No, don't adjust your clocks. Hold on one moment. Gotta start this. There we go. It's like I was saying. No, don't adjust your clocks. I didn't accidentally move the space-time continuum like, I don't know, a good 15... Actually, I said like 5 minutes on one thing and like 30 minutes on the other. Basically, I didn't move time forward. I decided I couldn't wait any longer because my brain got impatient. It was almost feel like I was in the doctor's office. So I said, just F it, just let's start it. Oh boy, I'm not sure my brain's ready for this one. Look, I was like, I should have like extra dosage of caffeine to get this one going. Why? We might be in for the longest yap session to a start of an episode ever. Why? There's so much good news to talk about. Also, a lot of things to yap about. I try to minimize my antics as much as possible because there's a whole lot of marathons. So, by the way, no, I'm not like derailing my entire schedule. I made a slight change of plans. Look, I ruminated on this idea of like doing a marathon stream earlier than my scheduled day. Also, I decided I was gonna just hang out with some pals, just relax for last night. So I'm gonna try to do my division thing tonight. So I didn't forget. I just was like, I missed my window and it was like, okay, I guess my brain's tired. So it's like, okay, whatever. Moving on from that, I should have my caffeine first. Well, we have so much to yap about. Oh, okay. Sorry, I've been a bit of a jet lag this morning, so my brain needed that kind of a kickstart. Boy, where do I start with this episode? I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm just making sure. Cryo Archive's open today, right? Just making sure. I'm thinking about it. I'm just thinking. Okay, it's here. Boy, good timing. All right. We can't do sponsored antics, right? Okay. I'll ruminate on that for a little bit, but let's yap about some good news. What's some good news? So Bungie released a absolute monstrosity of 2 articles, and we have to yap about that. That's a big one. Maybe I should do the survey too. Hold on, where's the survey? Can I do that? Actually, I'm gonna check. We should have checked this before the stream. We'll be fine. I'm curious. I'm curious. Hold on, how do I do this? Is this the right time and place? Yes. Why? I don't know. We add some faffing antics. Okay, look at it, but don't do the actual thing. I'm curious about. I'm curious. Fine. State your curiosity. Let's get our brain going, please. Technically, we're early. I know. Just relax. Survey. Is it 1 or I? I think that's a 1. Sorry, their font looks very similar. Okay, look, I have the code. I'm not going to share my code. I don't know if it's separate. 1 3. Shouldn't probably say that aloud. Too late. All right, hooray. Okay, so we're gonna do some faffing antics to get my brain started because it needs a bit of a warm up. All right. I guess I could share this. I don't see anything wrong with this. All right, let's start by doing some faffing antics. We just cobbled together an antic from the ether. Yes, we did. Thank you, brain. So like I was saying, let's talk about some marathon stuff. Let's get started. All right, how would I rate my experience in marathon over the past week? Does fully tilted count? Okay, maybe not that bad. All right. Let's be modest and say somewhat enjoyable. All right, fine. That's a fair point. Let's go. No, let's go 4. All right, fine. Okay. What did you like about your past week in marathon? I made liaison progress, and I'm almost done with my, I guess, my season rank 100 goals. I made lots of liaison progress. What are we doing? I'm getting my brain started. Just roll with it. It's not anything special. Like, it's not like I'm hiding secret information here. I'm sharing my yapping antics and showing my stupid, not really thinking, but like, I'm getting feedback. Look, Bungie always listens, right? Now I'm showing it. Okay, and had lots of fun in sponsored mode when I was getting tilted by playing with lots of randoms in Fire Team Phil. Solo and trio lobbies. Perfect. All right. What did you dislike about your past week? Um, having quiet or no calm, having no calm teammates consistently, as well as ego challenging players who don't know when to leave a fight. So another day in Tau City. Sorry, what you're hearing with me taking this out, this is how I type and also text. It's also great. Why are we doing this? I thought it'd be fun. Look, I get a 15-minute warm-up. Oh, you get a warm-up. Okay, alright. You thought we would have any antics. Look, I thought I'd try a new trick. Oh, you're trying a new trick. Oh, right. Okay, I know you're going this later. Don't worry. It'll make sense later. Shh. Don't spoil it. Okay, fine. Alright, how likely would I recommend it? I would definitely recommend it, even though I had a very bad experience. What, I'm a glutton for punishment, but based on a lot of the feedback, that might be not a thing. That might not be a problem in the future. Please your reasoning for how likely you are to recommend Marathon to a friend. Bungie listened, and they're giving us exactly what we wanted all along. And the game is still lots of fun to play. Well, I'm going to add something kind of quirky at the end. What I'm going to add quirky. Marathon feels like Bungie went back to their old motto. We make games we want to play. Do you remember that motto? Don't worry, I'll talk on that one a little bit. I have it all set. Risks and all be damned. They did it. And now they're making adjustments. Okay, perfect. Thank you for that awkward segue to the actual talking point. Okay, is that it? Oh boy. I thought this was the only page. Okay, we get more antics. Okay, we get more. Look, this will get my caffeine time to percolate, as my aunt would say. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Also, is my chat thing working? Let's make sure. Let's see. Is it working? Oh, what's your command thing? That. Okay, it's working. Awesome. Boy, this is kind of too meta. No, it's fine. It's the right kind of meta. All right, when making decisions during a PvP encounter, whether to take a fight, how and when to move, and how and when to use abilities, how often do you consider the following? Team composition. Honestly, I think the team composition thing is not as bad as other games. This is actually kind of open-ended. I think in most maps it's actually kind of fine. The only one I think it's kind of a problem is if you're going on Cryo Archive, you don't have a triage, you're in for a rough time. Like, for dealing with, like, constant healing. You better make sure you have plenty of healing sources. So, I would say overall, not very often. Shield type. Ooh, that's a good one. That's actually a really tough question. Okay, if I see purple shield players, I'm going to assume they're going to be tryhards. I'm assuming if I see gold shield players, absolutely stay the F away. So let's say all the time. Backpack size, often. Weapons equipped. Wait, hold on. This is during a PvP encounter. Do I care about backpack size in a encounter? That's a question. Wait, why? During a PvP encounter, why would I consider my backpack? I have no idea. Okay, let's say none. Okay, never. All right, weapons equipped. Sometimes it depends on the map. Like, let's say if I'm Dire March, I'm getting sniped by a long shot. Yeah, then I do consider it. But most times I'm just like, oh, there's an enemy player. I'm just gonna use my guns. They have their guns. We're gonna shoot it out and then talk it out very civilly like that. All right, perfect. Please rate the following cosmetic categories. Oh boy. This is how you know they're gonna try to get us with their microtransactions. I mean, it's not that bad. Let's not be too pessimistic. But yeah, this is probably about adding more faffing stuff to the games. Let's talk about this in the right way. Let's see. Backpack skins. I'm not gonna see these things ever. Why do I care about this stupid gadget on the back of my back that I can never see? I mean, you do get backpacks in real life and they're kind of cosmetic. I mean, yeah, but am I accessorizing in this game? You could. I don't think I would want to, but sure. Let's just say a little bit. Finishers. Okay, that I would be excited. That one I would be the most interested in. Poses. Eh? Emotes. Eh? Sprays. Not that much. So I guess I'm like, I want to see me like flex on a player when I'm finishing them. That's a key part. That's the key thing where it's like I feel like I earned that stupid whatever gizmo thing. All right, optional. Besides the list above, what are cosmetic categories might you be interested? Can I be cheeky and add a beanie? Can I be that cheeky guy? I want a beanie on every character. Yes. Does it fit in the lore? No, I want a digital beanie. Why not? I want digital beanies and let's see. All right, let's be real. What possibly could I want in this game that's a cosmetic? All right, let me think. Let me look at the game. Hold on. I'm going to pause my We're getting distracted. You know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Okay, what other cosmetic stuff could I want in this thing? Okay, let's look at our options. Sorry if I'm having a little too much fun. I did warn you, this would be a lot of faffing. We're only 11 minutes in. Oh dear God, this might be like 50 minutes of faffing. Oh boy, I'm not ready. I'm mentally not ready. Okay, let's see. We have gun skins. We have emotes. Okay, we have little doohickeys on the gun. All right, what could I possibly add that would be a good idea for cosmetic stuff? Let's think about a better question. What would I actually pay for? All right, let's look at our options that they're asking me to pay for. Then I can ask, why am I not paying for this? Oh, right. I just remembered. Okay, hold on. I don't know if they would like my idea, but I'd say this. Okay, I want digital beanies on all the characters, on all the runners. Just for fun. And I want mini games to play on the loading screens. Or when I'm out of the fight. Or when I'm let's see, when I'm hold on, I gotta phrase this better. When I'm let's see, I'm so faffy today, I apologize. When I'm down but still in a run. Like playing chess. Do you think they actually would listen to this? Maybe. I would so pay for playing chess in my loading screens. Okay, do we have actually real cosmetic things to give? Okay, let's start there. Okay. All right. Let's see, they got colors, they got faffing antic stuff, they have like sets. Okay, what other stuff do they even have? Like, I never look at the store. That's how you know it's so invasive. I never pay attention to it. So they have basically cosmetics for all the weapons and guns and stuff. There's not like a ghost or anything, right? No, there's no ghosts in this game. I'm thinking, what else could I possibly want in this game as a cosmetic? All right, let's look at my loadout. Maybe loadout. All right, maybe I can think of some loadout options. So we have shell cosmetics, right? Is there anything that would care for? I don't know. What if I had... No, that'd be stupid. Wait, what was your stupid idea? I was thinking, what if I had like a set gear thing for like, I don't know, salvages and stuff? No, that'd be stupid. No, I guess I don't have any funny ideas. Sorry, I was like trying to think. I was actually trying to put my brain on, and apparently my brain's not all the way up. I'm sure I'm going to think of something later, and that's going to be immediately like, oh, I should have said that. All right, let's move on from our faffing antic. All right, keep going. All right, fine. We have our stupid, I would like to play chess on my loading screens. Thank you. How important is it to keeping shell silhouettes? Head shape and clothing shape? Yes, I would say yes. So why is this important? It's for readability factor. What do I mean? Have you ever looked at Overwatch 2 and those cosmetics? It gets really difficult to tell the heroes when they get really crazy. I know people like their crazy cosmetics. At the same time, I want to at least be able to tell, oh, that's a Tracer. Oh, that's a Winston. That's all that. I mean, some of them are pretty obvious. I mean, if you can't tell what a giant gorilla looks like, you're kind of have a big problem. It's the glasses. That's how I remember. Oh, it's the glasses. Oh, okay. All right, fine. So like I was saying, what else? Let's see. What's the next part? How important is it to have a variety of silhouettes for shells? I don't know if I care about the variety factor. I just want to make sure they're consistent. So I guess a little... Wait. A little important? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, perfect. We got one thing done. My God. That added, what, 15 minutes of our antics? Oh, God. It's marathon related. I get a pass. All right, how about you have your rest of the caffeine? We actually talked about the patch notes. Okay, fine. God, this is going to be so much fun. And you were worried. Look, I was impatient. Okay, fine, impatience. So, Marathon Season 2. My God, I can't believe we're almost done with Season 1. We got, like, what, a couple weeks left? Awesome. Okay, so let's go into this. All right. Let's see, yada 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 yada. Season 1 comes to a close. You'll see the blah 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 blah. Look, I'm gonna read the important stuff. I'm gonna read every little faffing thing. I'm not like Astacross or like someone. Sorry, not Astacross. Sorry, I miscoded him. I didn't mean Shawhan. I'm not like Shawhan. I don't just say everything word for word. Okay, at the end of the season, we want to embrace the feeling of liberated chaos. Oh, I love this. That comes from knowing a fresh start for everyone's right around the corner. To that goal, our goal for the next update, coming next Tuesday, is to amp up the rewards. So basically, they're fixing all the problems people have with stuff like the keys. So what do I mean? So currently in the game, when you get your stupid keys, there's only a couple ways of getting this. One, you're stupidly lucky by killing a commander, or you get one of these key templates. Now, apparently you can buy them here. So like that's a pretty expensive thing, especially that these barter items, like that's insane. And then what do you have to do with these key templates? Well, here's what you have to do. You have to first get these things either in the game or like you buy them like from random enemies and stuff. Then you need to play a match. Now you're like, oh, I get the key and I get to use it? No. What? No, you have to stay alive. Sorry, you can't stay alive. No, it's not that. No, it's even more faffing. You're not allowed to go on the floor. You get knocked down once, your key just suddenly vaporizes into the ether, and you're like, wow, that's stupid. Yeah, it is stupid. So, yeah, they're fixing that. So how are they fixing that? All right, so let's read it, actually see how they fix it. So, locked room guarantees are guaranteed to drop. Perfect. Additionally, map events like this. Wait, that's not the thing. Sorry, I know they talked about some key things. I will find it. They actually said they're going to fix it, and they're going to use, like, those matter... some kind of like doohickey thing that's like you get like unstable gear and you can fix it. There's also going to be a way to actually like get your key, I think, on the same run. I remember reading that somewhere. I will find it somewhere. All right, next thing, escalation in the PvP forces. All right, new warden encounters. Wardens can spawn at new POIs. So basically, everyone's not going to form up on Overflow and Algae Pond all the dang time and get absolutely wiped like we did last time. Also on Outpost. Oh, that's cool. Dropship flyovers and crash sites. Aerial activity has increased dramatically. Use that opportunity to seize their supplies. So I don't know what this means. So this could mean like maybe there's like new point of interest encounters. Like, so like when the dropships come, they usually drop off just things. Maybe they'll drop off like a supply drop or like something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of like the beacons in Arc Raiders. Yeah, something like that. That'd be kind of awesome. I kind of like that idea. All right, next thing. Stay vigilant. The blah, blah, blah new threat to shut down runner activity. So we get new enemies. That's cool. All right, now I'm interested. All right, I'm immediately interested. By the way, they're going to open the floodgates on Cryo Archive next week. How long? Basically every day. Oh dear God, I'm terrified of that. My vault is going to be purged before the even loot resets. But don't worry, there's good stuff. So what's the good stuff? So, the map will be available every day starting from the 21st to June 2nd. For those of you worried about losing all things, don't worry. We'll be sending you a free Cryo Creek every day. So you get a free trial run every day to faff around and then get actually into the good stuff. Awesome. Also, they're adding a Cryo Archive ranked mode. That sentence terrifies me in ways that I don't think I can fathom. Now, there's also a potential good thing. Why is that? So, one of the big problems right now is getting absolutely like curb stomped by like a giant sweaty team of like gold shielded players while you're doing your vault stuff. This might solve that problem for me. Why? Because then I'll be playing against bronze 3 players, not the platinum players. So that actually might be a blessing in disguise. Oh my God, we have to talk about the things. Oh my God, we have to talk about that. Is it on here? Hold on, let me check this. Sorry, I forgot this. There was like a whole like ranked reward thing. Is it down here? It is down here. Okay, perfect. All right, I just want to make sure this is the same. Look, I told you, I warned you. This would be a long yapping zone session. We just got started, and we're 20 minutes in. Oh my God, this would be a long one. It's like I was saying, yapping about ranked cryo mode. This sounds terrifying, but I'm happy that this might be the way I can actually get my stupid vault key stuff done. Great. So, let's see. This special version will serve as a grand closure of Rank Q for Season 1 and will be available from May 24th to May 28th. So it's only available for 4 days. Okay. So, key phrase here. Now, here's something Bungie has said somewhere else, and it's very important. They're going to turn off normal cryo for those 4 days. That's okay. Because here's the thing. We can't just have every single thing. Look, I know I want duo queuing. I want sponsored playlists. I want everything in the game at all times at every peak hour. Unfortunately, that would make the playlist and the player base way too scattered thin as it is. I know, people are like, what player base? Yeah, I know. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. Like I'm saying, you don't want to split the player base too far because then you get all the sweats in one mode and then it makes everyone's game miserable. So having limited queue times is actually a good thing. It helps keep the player base more balanced, let's say. So, next thing, what's the cryo archive ranks? Now, here's an interesting thing. There's a low stakes and a high stakes option. Now that might be the solution for a lot of things in this game. See, why on earth would you even go a low stakes option if people are bringing 10k loadouts? So maybe Bungie's trying to do like a test on like finding a sweet spot for like, hey, 3k minimum loadout, you go in this lobby. 10k loadout or more, you go in this lobby. And then you kind of know ahead of time whether you're playing against sweaty players or you're playing against more like timid, like let's say more reserved players. That's a good option for that. So, awesome. I'm looking forward to this. All right. Next thing. Faction progress. So they're increasing the faction gains. Hooray! Honestly, Bungie, I think you should just look at this next season and say, all right, however long it takes to get the stupid season thing we started with, cut that in half. That's a good starting point. All right. So, yada, yada, yada. Use all your faction progress to reach your goals. All right. I need to finish all my VIP ranks. Oh boy, we're going to have to play a lot of Marathon. Yeah, we're going to play a lot of Marathon on and off stream. Oh boy. All right, next part. Balance changes. So Rook update. Awesome. So one thing they're going to do is they're going to make the signal mask a little better. Now that's interesting because I thought it was already good enough for like PvE antics. So they're going to make it a bit better. Now my only problem with this is, does this work for like, say, let's say, are they going to buff it for maybe a way to like counteract recon? I feel like recon might be unfortunately a big Rook problem. So like you could tell just by using the scanner thing. I think there should be like a signal jammer effect or something on Rooks. Look, they're alone. They can have this like little thing. A recon should not immediately disqualify a Rook from basically existing in the room. They should have at least a way to like hide themselves, and I think that would be a fair thing. So like they said, let's see, made longer when sprinting. Okay, that's fine. The range at which the AI will detect your footsteps is active has been reduced. Okay, that's fine. Key template changes. Okay, here's the big thing. I hate the stupid system we currently have in the game, so thank you for this, Bungie. The feedback templates has been loud and clear. They have not been fun to engage with. Like, no one wants to load into a match hoarding all their stupid keys with a thumb up their ass for like 5 to 10 minutes so they can get an exfil and pray that they're near it. And if not, they wait for like 25 minutes to get to the last exfil for like a chance to actually use their stupid keys. That's so dumb. So thank God we're fixing it. So how are they fixing it? So like I said, they're fixing it. Getting down and losing your key has created an incentive to play extra passive and hide somewhere on the map until you can exfil as quickly as possible. For the rest of Season 1, templates will be changed to compromise rather than fragile. We think hunting for matter fixes that drop for commanders and others will be a more interesting way to charge your keys. So is this now the only way you can charge them? That's interesting. This will also prevent the keys from being destroyed during the match and allow for you to possibly loot these keys off the crews you loot best. So now you have ways to actually get these off dead players. Interesting. All right, keep going. New ways to find keys. We'll also be increasing new places for deluxe keys to drop, so now more trick. So basically, now more likely to find actual cool keys and maybe get cryo archive runs in. Awesome. I love this. Look, it's like the rest of the game is more rewarding now. Man, we shouldn't have done that from the beginning, Bungie. I know. Hindsight is 2020. Also, it's 2026. So what does that mean? I have no idea. Keep yapping. All right, like I said, prepare for the reset. So, if you're worried, is your loot going to go away? Yes. Everyone's going back to square one. Don't worry. It will be a fun time. Why is that? So, the goal is for everyone to have a clean slate and have equal footing at the start of the season. So basically, when everyone's like fed up at the beginning and they say, okay, I'll be back for Season 2. Now you're on equal footing with everyone. Enjoy. So, it's a time where the community can explore and discover what's new, valuable, and chart a new path to the season together. So, basically, everything that's not cosmetic goes back to level 1. I'm okay with that. Now, I'm hoping that the liaison contracts are maybe a little bit more easier to solve. or maybe like the grind to unlock them is lessened. Basically, there's a lot of ways we could tune these to be less annoying. I don't mind the lights and contrasts. I think they're fine. They're a nice incentive to kind of like do a lot of faffery on the map, so you're not just going in and out in 5-minute runs, which I'm okay with too. All right, next part. All unclaimed item rewards, blah, 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 blah. We'll grab them now. Cosmetic items will all stay. So speaking of cosmetic items, we have this thing to talk about. Also, reward passes do not reset, and your progress carries over. Really? Wait, hold on. I need to read that again. I need to read. My brain just had a malfunction. Read that again. Reward passes do not reset, and your progress carries over. Did Bungie just give us a win? Wait. Did Bungie actually say, hey, you don't have to worry about FOMO. You can play the next season to get your season 1 rewards. I'm not dreaming, am I? I'm not sleepwalking. I'm not like hallucinating all this. This is a real sentence. This is a real sentence by Bungie. Wow, my God, Bungie's actually listening. This is great. So don't sweat it. So yeah. So you'll have that in season 2. Okay, so now I focus on the next part. Rank rewards. So like I was not paying attention to rank. So where am I? I'm in bronze 1. So maybe I can get lucky and get to silver 1. Look, we'll do a lot of cryo archive runs. I'm gonna hopefully get to these. Look, if I care about anything on this list, I want to get to gold 3. That's my minimum. Why is that? So, the end of season will augment of your current ranked climb. Your current rank will reset at the start of season 2, and you'll have a chance to climb the ladder again in new rewards. So you get a bunch of emblems and stuff. Now, what do these look like? This looks pretty good. I kind of like this. No joke. Now, I don't know why the Titans got favorited. I'm like, look, I would love this on Recon. I would kill a lot of players for this on Recon. So I guess the incentive for me being more PvP pilled is make a cool looking skin. Yeah, I like this color scheme. Can you tell? It actually kind of matches me a little bit. I mean, it's not completely black. Like, it makes this black and it looks perfectly like for me. Sorry, I'm having a bit of an ego moment. No, they didn't design the skin for me, although this is a perfect skin for me. I want this on my destroyer. What can I say? All right, like I said, you've only received the emblem of the highest rank you achieve. You know, I'm okay with this. Look, I'm okay with emblems being like flexing rewards because you actually can show it off and say, look, I was a Pinnacle 1 doofus last season. I'm good. Perfect. I like this. All right. Let's see. Ranked titles are available for use. Now, I don't know how exactly the ranked titles are going to work. I mean, like what? Am I going to remember this person ranked level whatever 5 seasons in? I know. Big what if we ever get 5 seasons in. I know. But like, I don't know. Ranked titles, I don't really care as much. All right. Next point. So, lots of cosmetic skins. I would like those. There is no chance in hell I'm getting to Pinnacle 1 for these things. I'm being safe going, I want this. I got a couple weeks. I might, well, I mean, not really with all these antics. True, brain, but look, we're only like 30 minutes in. Oh, dear. Boy, I'm having way too much yapping today. The yap is going to continue, don't worry. All right, so we got all the things. All right, so check this list before you read. So basically, if you're concerned what gets resetted, here you go. This all goes back to level 1. Basically, the only thing that doesn't go back to 0 is your premium dollary dues. So, yeah, no surprise there. All right, so what doesn't get affected? Basically, codex challenges, cosmetics, faction unlocks. So, like, you unlock the factions, so you don't have to unlock them one by one again. That's okay. I am okay with that. That means if you want to do Saguchi contracts at the beginning, go do that. I'm curious if I have to unlock... it doesn't say the low levels. So I'm assuming I can go right back in, like, let's say it's launch day, I go right back to Outpost if I care to do that. That's nice. Okay, yada, yada, yada. I'm curious about that reward pass progress. I honestly thought we were just going to get a new one. It's like, okay, FOMO, you missed it out. Better luck next time. No, they said, nah, you get to keep your reward pass. That's awesome. I might have to buy another one. All right, next one. Secure sponsor kits for Season 2. So, this is interesting. They talked about a lot of changes that we're going to do to secure sponsor kits. And I'm curious how these are going to work. So basically, you get a certain sponsor kit as you level up. Yes. So these are additives. So if you get to level 75, you'll be able to claim all 4 sponsor kits. Thank you. Wait. So these are giving you extra ones for my current season progress. So I'm going to get all these sponsor kits at the beginning. Wait a minute, Bungie. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. This doesn't make sense what you just said earlier. What do I mean? You can't just say this sentence here. Hold on. I'm sorry. The goal is for everyone to have a clean slate and start the same footing. Hey, if you played this season, guess what? You get 4 extra sponsor kits. These two things are not like the other. I'm sorry, Bungie. I'm not gonna like bust your balls here like this, but I'm just saying, you might have just said, "Oh, this is a cognitive dissonant moment." All right, whatever. Look, it's like 4 runs. You get 4 runs with enhanced gear. That's fine. That's not like a deal breaker. It's just kind of unfortunate. Whatever. It's for a good reason. Boy, I'm sorry. I'm so yappy today. We're just barely getting started. All right, Nightfall. So this is one of the big new things. I'm curious if this is going to be a good map. So this is a new map for Dire March. So they're going to add Dire March, a night version, which it doesn't look that dark. Look, this doesn't look pitch black. This looks just like someone turned the brightness gamma settings off or something like that. So I'm hoping there's more than just they adjust this. Look, there's a reason they chose to call this Night March, right? Probably. Let's hope it's nothing just like silly. It's actually like a good new map changes. You know what I would love? I would love this, Bungie, if let's say the map has like terraforming changes. Like, you know, there's the anomaly in the background, right? What if the anomaly like terraformed and things are like on different elevations and stuff, and like, you know, you have to like climb up the side of a wall, and it's like normally it's like a flat plane. That'd be kind of cool. I probably shouldn't get my hopes and dreams up. Like, it's called Night March. Like, what do you expect? It's dark. All right, so I'm gonna expect something more than just maybe that. Yeah, hopefully something more than that. All right, a new runner shell. By the way, there's a new runner shell picture on the other one. Don't worry. I think I was correct in saying the on my title card image is a little guy with a pink mask. I think that's the new one. He's called Sentinel. All right, what else? New weapons, a new system to customize your shell stats called the Cradle. Hold on, you can't just drop that, Bungie. What's this Cradle? I want to know more. What is this? So is this like is it like a roguelite thing where you unlock a permanent stat upgrade? That's interesting. All right. Faster faction progression, several quality life changes, and more. So, is that all the marathon news? No, they had more. I told you. Oh, sorry. I got too cocky. All right. Oh, I lost it. Hold on. I told you there was a lot of stuff to talk about with marathon. I wasn't fibbing. We got more. So a lot of this we already went over, so I'm just looking through this really quickly. Yada, yada, yada. So yeah, I think they made a strong core fan base, and I hope they stay. Look, I've been having a lot of fun with this fan base. This is fun. And a lot of positive goes around. Sometimes negative, mostly the positive are what I like to remember. We're embarking on a multi-season journey building our growing for the seeds to the strong beauty. Okay, yada, yada, word salad. We're looking to make the game less grinding. Good. Make more improvements to matchmaking, endgame meta, playing a solos duos, awesome. By the way, please bring duo queue. I miss duo queue. Duo queue was so much fun. Why? Because you get more interesting team compositions. You get more interesting, like, player engagements. I feel like that was, like, the sweet spot for, like, you could choose to be more PvE focused or PvP. And I'm hoping that's, like, where they're going with that mode, because it's really cool. All right, next part. Solve endgame points. Make the game less grinding. All right, yada. There was a part here they talked about. Sorry, there was a point somewhere. I think it's on this one. They talk about the death spiral loop, and I know it's a good point to talk about. All right, build more of the end game and core game. I love this. Look, this is perfect. The key problem with this game isn't that we don't have a lot of stuff to do. The key thing is this. People only look at the game like, okay, I played through the beginning part. Now what do I do? You do Cryo Archive and Outpost, and that's it. That's boring. Now, I like Perimeter and Dire March. Unfortunately, there's 2 problems. This map has been way too sweaty with people like tryharding and the six stack teams, like because this map has too many teams. So they lowered the amount to 1 on the sponsor mode. I like that. Keep that. Perimeter, unfortunately, doesn't have a whole lot of points of interest, so we need to buff this one. Look, you already have a beginner mode for this, Bungie, so I think you're perfectly allowed to add more faffing ideas to this one. Add more to this mode, or this map. It feels like it's missing something for like the late half of the map. So Dire March has a good range of stuff to do. Outpost has lots of stuff to do, and Cryo Archive has too many stuff to do, and I still have that to check off my list. So yeah, I'm okay with this. All right, next part. So, So key things here, and this is where you should be paying attention. People are like, I don't want to play Marathon. It's too PvP focused. Bungie listened. How did they listen? Let's see. So, we're going to build more of the core game, adding new fun mind-bending content, updated zones, runner shells, yada, yada, yada. More survival experience for different moods, like when you want a full sweat or lean back and chill. How chill? We might get a pure PvE mode. Maybe. Now, I know I said earlier in the past, Marathon should say is a game that's PvEVP focused, and I still hold true to that. However, we may have to have a nice chill option for like low stakes environments. Why? Because you get full tilted, it's so easy to want to uninstall the game. Look, even I'm realizing, yeah, we might need a bit of more chill time here, Bungie. I want to stay in Tau Ceti, not get ejected into space. All right, so yes, we may actually get a pure PvE mode. I'm okay with this if, this is a big if, you limit the kind of salvage you can get, so you have to play the PvEVP mode to get the real good loot in the game. I'm okay with this. So like, let's say you have those secure boxes, you can't get uniques from that in the PvE mode. You have to play the real game to actually unlock that. I think that's a fair ask, don't you? That means you can do your stupid stuff, get your stupid bartering, get all your stuff, basically build your vault stashes and feel like a hoarder like you like to. And then you get to use that stuff in the real mode and feel, oh man, this is super satisfying. And when you lose, it's like, okay, I lost everything. Guess what? I go back to my chill mode and I get to relax. I like this idea. So they're going to do more experimental cues. This is great. Look, this is the kind of stuff I really want from Bungie. I want more experimental ideas. I want crazy stuff like, I don't know, knife mode, everyone starts solo lobbies. Or like, I don't know, make a battle royale mode like sponsor kit mode. Or like, I don't know. I'm having way too many ideas. Sorry, I'm having too much fun. My God, we're 36 minutes in. Oh God. Oh boy, I did warn myself. All right, fine. I have my ideas. All right, keep things. We're bringing back duos. Hooray! Testing some experiments around PvE and PvP light modes. Now, I'm curious what that phrase PvP light means. Maybe it's more like a low stakes environment where like you don't lose your gear. I don't know if I'd be up for that. I don't know. I'm more curious about the PvE mode. I don't know what they're going to do with the PvP light mode. It could honestly be anything. It could be like, I don't know, skirmish matches or like some kind of like crucible thing where it's like they just play around and you just don't worry about dying and stuff. I don't know. Might be fun. All right. That might be fun actually to test out some ideas for builds and like strategies on dealing with players. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. It's fine. Yeah, I'm curious. All right, other things. Expanding the max out of your vault. Thank God. Look, I'm sitting at 400 out of 400 every single day. Can we bump this up to like 800 or something, please? Look, you have your salvage take up way too much space in this game, Bungie. It needs to be less, please. All right, next part. Season 2 content. Lots of things. Also the runner shell. Where's the runner shell? It's down here on the page, don't worry. So, this is from the game director. So you know that he actually got really... he had to spend a lot of time on an email writing this. I'm pretty sure he wrote it. Look, I'm pretty sure, like, there's a lot of heartfelt messages here. If this were recording, this is where you hear me press play, the synth beats with a rolling hum, playful but elusive bass line would collide with your eardrums, and my voice would greet with a warm and simple hello. So let's just imagine that's happening and get started. 3 months have passed since we flung you to across the stars and landed on Tau Ceti. The development team, myself, and all the talented teams at Bungie, it's been a quiet wild ride. You don't say. Look, ever since this game launched, it's been nothing but controversy. I should say non-troversy after non-troversy after every single thing. It's like, my God, let them breathe for a moment. And they actually kind of cooked with a couple modes. Some of them were okay. Some of the ideas were not so okay. What was the dumbest idea? All right, I could show this. This is I think this is probably the worst stupid idea they've decided to put in this game. What is that? This was the dumbest idea they ever put in this game. Now I'm not upset with this. I don't mind that if you get through the stupid vault thing, you get one of these things to prove that you did it, and then you exfil with it. That's fine. My problem is this. These are all RNG dependent, and you may open a vault key with like your last chance. You tried it like 3 times in a row. You may not get this. That's stupid. So yeah, lots of wild ideas, lots of bad ideas. So let's move on to the good ideas. All right, from now until launch, we watch you tackle challenges, learn to navigate threats, and discover ways to engage with one another. Create unique interest stories of survival. And through it all, we've been watching, listening, and trying new things in an effort to learn more about you. Look, you can give Bungie a lot of a lot of crap for stuff when they say like we're listening. They actually did listen a lot. They actually went back and forth on ideas like we want more players on Dire March. Okay, now there's too many players on Dire March. Okay. So they listened on both ends, and clearly they were right the first time. Then they were dealing with the stupid shotgun meta. Then they tried to solve the grenade spam meta. So they actually have tried to do stuff. It's not just like they say it. They actually did it. Words are easy, actions are harder to do, especially in a timely manner like this. Next part. As we come closer to the end of our first season, we want to take time to reflect on the learnings of Season 1 and how it forms our thoughts about what we want to achieve for future seasons. So please, take a walk with us as we reflect a bit on Marathon. Look, I imagine if you've been here for like 40 minutes of my yapping, you're clearly here for the long haul, so let's buckle in and get your stupid popcorn ready. Alright. Marathon roots go back to the original series. Yeah, I know, I've been playing it. It's been fun. Alright, next part. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it's actually real stuff to talk about. Okay, here we go. As we move towards bringing those ideas to life, we brought together a team to make a survival experience, one built around a few core concepts and themes. Everything is potentially dangerous. Correct. That's been the best thing. Look, Bungie gets a lot of flack for making a lot of safe products. I think Marathon might have been the one time they went back to their old motto. What's their motto? Oh, we get to talk about the motto now. So everyone remembers this motto. No, sorry. This one. I don't hate this motto for a lot of reasons, but I understand why me and other people think it's boring and it's too corporate. It doesn't say anything. It sounds like it says anything. This is what George Carlin said about euphemistic language, basically trimming the fat off of real language. We create worlds that inspire friendship. That's too corporate and safe. It feels bland. Create worlds for what? For who? For why? That inspire friendship? How? It doesn't say anything. It sounds like it says something, but it means absolutely nothing. So what was their old motto? Oh, I love Bungie's old motto. What was their motto? We make games we want to play. Let me put this in big, bold letters. Yeah. I think they got that one way too close to the sun here, and they felt an Icarus moment when they made Marathon. They made exactly what they wanted. They want a potentially dangerous game. They got it. And boy, is it easy to get tilted in it. Preparing is important. Correct. You got to actually be smart and use your weapons and tools effectively. All right, next part. Every run moves you forward. It's more like three steps backwards, 2 steps forward. It feels like that a lot of times. Bigger risk, bigger rewards. More like bigger risk and mild rewards at best. Sometimes you get like a dopamine rush and you get like a stupid amount of loot for something. So yeah, I guess that also kind of works. Use your judgment. Boy, I wish players would use that more. Like if we're losing a match, we should leave. Not push enemy forces and try to like tug it out. It's like, oh, but I lose all my loot. Like, no, get out. Use your brain. Fight, live to fight and yap about another day. Surviving matters. Yes. Correct. This is the thing players need hammered in. Stop taking engagements you have no business taking. It's not worth it. Stay alive. Keep your loot. Cut the losses and win. Alright, building on this concept, we constructed the game around high-impact decisions, feeling the push and pull of making a game that felt too complex, confusing, and punishing versus one that felt learnable and punishing enough to keep survival as its central theme. We iterated with expanding groups of players, making shifts in our core gameplay and features as we got feedback through our tests. Now, the one thing I'm going to give them flack for is this. This whole mercy kit system thing they included was way too late. Why? Players got way too comfortable basically thinking, oh, I don't need to like team up with players. I don't need to like cooperate with enemy teams or potential enemy teams. So people got way too trigger happy on everything. That's a problem. I would honestly like it, Bungie, if we can go back to how it was at the beginning of the launch, where we had really tough PvE encounters and you had to like cooperate with enemy teams. That would honestly make this game feel way more fun for PvE VP antics. Just saying, it'd be kind of cool. Like, what if you're fighting a warden? And all of a sudden an enemy team comes in, it's like, shit. Hey guys, we'll split the loot if you help us take care of this thing. We're kind of out of ammo. It's like, cool, we're out of ammo too. Let's work together. And then you have a fun war engagement. And then maybe someone gets like too trigger happy and they backstab and it goes all antics. That sounds like a lot of chaotic fun, at least for me. All right, focusing. Right. Sorry, I didn't drink all my energy drink. That's probably the problem. Okay, fine, whatever. Keep yapping. In the end, we landed on a game where we felt we had achieved a balance in which we were provoking players to learn, take risks, feel the glory of successfully surviving, and the tragedy of catastrophic failure. I'm putting that one in big bold letters in my brain. All of the pursuit of creating compelling stories of traversing a mysterious and dangerous environment on an alien planet. And then we put that game in a cannon and launch it out in the world beyond us. Boy, did you. And how did that work? Honestly, I think they nailed it for the most part. Like, 99% of this game is absolutely fantastic. It's the 1% that goes, I hate this. This makes me regret every moment, but at the same time, it's only that 1% every once in a while. All right, what went well? So, focusing. They launched Cryo Archive, our first endgame map in ranked mode. We launched a lot of experimental queues and lots of ideas around duos and sponsor kits. We tackled a bunch of balance patches to get stupid metas out of the game. Great. And then they did the carry system. I think you should have done this. The order of this should have been this. Launch the carry system before Cryo Archive. That way people are more or less bloodthirsty going into a new map like that. And then do this duo sponsor kit like that. And then balance patches should have been the last thing, if I'm being picky. But yeah, that's just me being picky. All right, is there anything else important here? The love we've seen for this world created is magically exciting, fan art, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so typical Bungie stuff. Look, people love their games. It's just they have like a love-hate relationship with Bungie, and it's so obvious. All right, next part. With each release, we've been learning better, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what we learned. Okay, so here's what they learned. This is showing us that they listen. Marathon is overwhelming to learn. Correct. You get one tutorial mission, and you're like a kid thrown into a pool. Sink or swim. Honestly, I kind of like that, but I know a lot of people do not like that. So beginner perimeter was a good idea. I wish I could see that. I didn't get to see that because it was added mid-season. You're often thrown to learn fire, blah, 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 blah. All right. It's easy to hit a wall when you're not spending time. You don't have a consistent crew or are not super skilled. So basically when I do my fire team field antics, yeah, it can be very inconsistent. You don't say. So it can feel like Helen, this is such a mood. This is exactly how I feel on certain days. Their matches can feel like a death spiral. You kit up, you go in, you die to a spawn rush, or someone gets the jump. Faction progress can feel like a slog. You struggle to get mats and credits out to upgrade. You barely get out of that loop, and the end game can feel so far away. It takes away all the precious hours you have to play each week. And doing it solo just makes it all the harder. I've never been more seen by a dev in a game than this. My God. I'm just very determination focused, so I have the capability to slug it out like this. Most people don't. By the way, Brave, we're almost 50 minutes in. Oh dear. What? It's marathon focused. It's fine. I could yap about it. It's fine. All right. Still figuring out how to balance a mix of endgame. I think this is a fair ask. Look, I have a suggestion, Bungie, on how to fix this. So certain metas can be really dominating at the beginning of a match. What if we not remove them, but put them on a timer? So let's say they're like in a timeout mode. Let's say for like the first 5 to 10 minutes of Dire March, you're not allowed to use a sniper rifle. I don't know, you can add some like lore reason like, oh, they added an EMP like pulse that disables certain power weapons and you're not allowed to use these things at least the first 10 minutes of a match. Now, why is it interesting? It means you have to be more consistent with your engagements at the beginning. That means long range players don't have the immediate advantage at the beginning. And you also have like a little bit more of like a tension pulse. Like what if you see an enemy team, it's like, oh shit. We're 7 minutes in, guys. Let's wait 3 minutes and then I can use my sniper rifle, or like I can use my shotgun, stuff like that. That would curb a lot of the more dominant metas because then you actually have to wait. And you have a little bit of breathing room to like, get into a match, feel it out, get to feel like how aggressive players are, and then you can kind of like go from there. I think that'd be a good idea. I don't know. I'm not saying don't ban the weapons. I'm just saying put them on a timeout system. Maybe just try 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes of a warm up into a match might be the perfect solution. All right. Anyway. Taking time to make tactical decisions can be a luxury. Spawn rushing and lobby clearing are dominant strategies that pull the pacing too far and make matches too predictable. So how do you fix that? Well, one, you can put the lobby, you can make the spawns further away. That's one thing. You can also make the PvE harder. Look, if PvP players want to get too gun happy, they should get their ass smacked back on them when they like take on a warden when they clearly shouldn't. And that's how it should feel like when they fight commanders or something, to be honest. All right, next part. Sometimes you don't want to sweat. Yes. Sometimes I just want to chill time, get my loot, get out, and go to bed. So please do this more. But after a few runs like that, sometimes you need to power down and just want to relax or frag it out and try a different way of playing. It's hard to find that chill moment in Marathon. Correct. That's why I'm not immediately against this whole PvE inclusion. I just hope that doesn't become... Look, my worst fear is this. PvE players go into the game. Wow, I love this game. Why'd you shoot me, man? I'm just trying to do my loot. What the hell? And then becomes like Care Bear Lobby Simulator 2026. That's the thing. I still want people to feel like they have that risk factor, and it's like, okay, I have to play smart. I can't just expect that everyone's gonna be like nice. Like, I don't mind it when people are nice. Like, I do nice stuff all the time, but at the same time, I don't want to feel like a dick for like just playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. All right, next part. As been learning from these lessons, we've also been experimenting observing some special areas. So sponsor kits, correct. They can be a good way to help, like, get back into the fight, and they're making the lower end and middle kits better. Good. So, matchmaking systems need different dimensions. Thank God. This is the big thing I'm hoping for. So, they were focused on making sure players with less experience and knowledge were being kept away from those with more. Wait. Oh dear, hold on, keep reading. This resulted in some good, which is that newer players are being protected, and some bad, which is some unfortunate small pooling happens in later parts of the season. The result was a constant battle we fought between match quality and queue times. So they're not exactly saying skill-based matchmaking is a thing, or that they're going to add it, but they're also not exactly denying it either. So maybe people are saying it's correct when you go past level 80 and then suddenly the game feels like an impossible climb. Huh. I'll think about that thought later. Let's keep going. All right, next part. We need to be careful how many queues are running. Okay, so this is why we cannot have everything in the game that I want to have at all times. So when you add more queues, you split the population, and then you get the problem where it's like everyone gets to go in sponsored playlists, and then no one that's like casual at the game goes to the real runs. That could be a problem. As we go into future seasons, we want to be more judicious with how we handle the amount of queues we get better. Honestly, Bungie, I would be okay if, like, let's say it's a day of, like, duo queuing, and the next day it's, like, sponsor kit queuing, and the next day it's, like, just do, like, a day-by-day queuing. That might be a good idea. And do it on a rotation system so people can kind of expect it. Maybe, like, Tuesdays and Thursdays are duo days. I don't know. Find your partner, have fun, that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Learning is a first step in improvements. Let's discuss what we're planning next. Oh, my God. We got so much yapping. Are we going to get this done today? I think I can't. My God, this is an entire yap-sode. I know. Don't worry, we're going to play some games eventually. Okay, so let's focus on the actual important stuff. Okay, yada, 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 yada. New content, new zones, new everything. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Next part. So, Night Rush, a new defensive shell sentinel. Okay, here's the new shell. By the way, this guy is totally the guy that's the pink helmet guy. It's just a different skin. So I was correct. This is the new shell guy. His name is Sentinel. I don't know what I can glean from this other than, he looks like a triage's best friend. Maybe it's like a bubble shield titan. Nah, I mean it's named that Sentinel. Maybe it deploys a barricade. So it's basically a titan. Okay, got it. It's another titan. All right, perfect. So basically, Destroyer and this guy can be perfect friends. Perfect. Okay, next part. So yada 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 yada. My God, there's so much yapping. God, there's so much yapping. So yes, lots of new stuff. I think we got the point. So they're adding a rotating duo queue. Awesome. They're asking a new matchmaking system, so we'll have better quality matches and more flex for high-end players. Awesome. More vault space. New UI improvements. Onboarding experience to make it less overwhelming. Thank God. And for Season 3 beyond, we'll make changes to the contract system to how you... Okay, so they're actually going to make some changes on how they do the liaison contracts. Interesting. That's fascinating. I'm curious what that's all about. All right, so... They're going to try to do some more chill modes. This is where you get your PvE mode, players. So, let's see. Yada, 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 yada. Okay, no. Okay, here we go. We'll be experimenting with 2 modes. One at the beginning and one in the middle half of the season. The experiment mode at the beginning will focus more on PvE, with a light touch of PvP. The second mode will be a PvE-only mode. So at launch, players, you will have to do a little bit of PvP. Not a lot, just a little. Then you get a pure mode later when they actually test out the waters and they see how this works. I think it's a fair ask. Look, they can't just make it super easy for you. They have to make you at least work a little for it. So, I like this idea of completing objectives together and making some progress across matches. Okay, experimental queues. Yes, yes. Perfect. All right. So, lots of things on the thing. My God, it's still going. God. I was not... Look, I warned myself this might be a long yapping session. I've already crossed the threshold where I was like, this might be too long. And unfortunately, I have one funny thing, or one cool thing to talk about at the end. All right, so this is where we're going to keep yapping. All right, keep going. So, my God, they're already talking about Season 5? My God, they actually planned this out. Look, they get a lot of flack for like the 10 years of progress. I think they might have actually done this time. All right, so what do they got for Season 4? Building more depth into the extraction loop. Interesting. And then they're going to do some more PvEVP play together and cool new ways of playing in Season 5. Wow. So if each season's like 3 months, that's like, what, a year and a half? Okay, I'm down for that. I'm down for a year and a half of marathon. That sounds awesome. So, for those of you who joined us on our journey, thank you. Your feedback, endless support, and passion become the echoing chant that fuels our ideas and create new solutions to problems. And have fun doing it. Oh boy, I have fun doing it all the time. So, for those of you on the fence, whether or not the game is for you, thank you as well. Look, I'm going to make it really easy for you, Bungie, to how to convince them. You know what you did at the beginning with the server slam? Do it at the beginning of Season 2. Not a week later. Not like 2 days later. Do it at the start of Season 2. I promise you that is how you convince people to actually give this game a try. That's the only way you're going to convince them. You let them play it and say, huh, this is actually kind of fun. I kind of don't mind this. This is awesome. I didn't think I'd be this game for me. It's exactly what happens every time I tell players to give it a try. And it usually works most of the time. It just depends on your match queuing, but I think that'll be less of a problem next time around. All right, this is where I'll hit the stop button. I've written a lot of words. Time to get back to work and turn World and Reese's. Thank you, Joe. Wait, it's Joe Marathon? Oh, yeah, it's Joe Marathon. Awesome. All right. Is that everything out of my gutter mind of a brain dumped out? No, I have one more trick up my sleeve. Oh, you have one more trick? So I want to make sure, like, I originally was going to do, like, I don't know, like an N64 idea. I was like, 64 episode of Marathon. Why not talk about Nintendo 64? Because that's my first gaming console. But I thought something even more wholesome. What's that? So, lore moment for real life antics. What got me started into YouTube yapping stuff? A little channel from a little unknown game called Halo 3 called Halo Tricks. Boy, I'm digging into the quagmire here.
To make a tank bounce around coagulation.
God, I'm feeling so nostalgic at this.
Well, here we go.
The first episode.
Bouncing a tank around like a pinball.
I missed this.
We're still here.
I'm so glad they made this video. Oh, I gotta do my lighting thing. Right, we got our extension now. There, now it's cinematic. I so wanted to talk about this for so many years. I had to end up with something faffy. This is perfect. These guys are awesome, by the way. You should go watch their stuff. It's great. The craziest thing, they kept this going for 20 years. I cannot believe that. All from just playing Halo 2 and 3 trick stuff. That's crazy. Don't worry, I'll watch the entire thing. I'm gonna only watch the parts that actually matter. Don't worry. It's just a good feeling moment. I don't know, Marathon put me back in the spirit of this, and it feels like I'm back in like 2005 YouTube antics. God, this is such a mood. Oh my god, I love that intro.
Triple kill.
Perfect?
Double kill.
No. Alright, Andy, Chris, that was just great.
God, I feel so old. This is great.
Tricks on a video game with a friend, and then stop. But people started watching, and those people reached out to either show me a glitch, to ask to be in a trick video, and so that's where I started to meet people.
Hey, I'm talking Griffin, and I'm not.
Oh, I remember this intro. Amazing how this all started just from pure faffery. I love it.
Redneck Sniper, Skyansis.
By the way, if you're curious, why is my gamer tag called Wolf Sniper 4? Lore moment. I told you to be a lore moment. It's because I really like Redneck Sniper 4. So yeah, that's why I got. See, this is how I hide it all together. See, I watch this stuff. I binge watch this. I love doing the stupid tricks, going out of the bound maps the right way, having fun, doing PvE only antics, and just doing little faffing stuff like this. This is how it all started with this.
Insane Shane. All of them were just random people online
With great
that
taste
are
in hats.
Basically, family.
Happy birthday.
This is so wholesome.
Happy birthday to you.
God, I feel like this is 2005 me playing with my neighbors, Halo 3 antics. We played so much Fat Kid custom games. Oh my god.
I don't think I realized then just how rare all of this was and is.
It
Meeting
is.
friends online, staying close for 20 plus years. I mean, most friendships fade over time because of life. You move apart, you move away. Most projects don't last this long.
Correct.
We kept creating content for years. If there's one thing I've learned after all this time, it's that it's easier to be hurtful than it is to be kind. But being kind lasts longer. You can make an impact on someone's life, big or small. You already have, because you've made an impact on me. Because this wasn't just a channel.
By the way, do you remember when YouTube looked like this? Oh my god. I remember the 5-star system. God, I remember when you could actually customize your page, do all these kind of fun antics stuff. God, I remember, it's just like yesterday. I just remember these panel pages. They were so creative and so personal. I wish we had this again.
This was a home to me and to many others.
Yes.
And we're still creating new memories together. Maybe not in Halo as much anymore, but we
Sometimes
still
in
hang out, we
Marathon.
still get together.
Sometimes in other
Still,
games.
Every once in a while, get into a game of Halo, and it's like no time has passed at all. They don't know how to listen.
So marathon players, perfect.
Chaos ensues.
Yep, marathon players.
Have it any other way.
Should I start driving after the intro?
This is such a good moment. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up soon. I look, this goes on for a little too long. I remember this bit going take too long, but he was getting so angry. There's a point to have here. Hold on, hold on.
And all of you that watched became a part of the journey as well. You made me feel like what we created was worth something, and I am very grateful for that. And all those positive comments mean the world to me, more than you can probably possibly imagine.
It all started with stupid paintball flipping.
Something as simple as a tank launch in a video game could turn into something long-lasting, into friendships and laughter and memories that have now.
God, I used to do this with my stepbrother all the time. We would do this glitch all the time.
This game really brings back memories like that.
Also the carbine candy glitch. Also taking the stairway to heaven in what's it called? That one map with the molten place.
You know,
Or going outside of Zanzibar. Oh my god, so much Zanzibar antics.
this is the memory that I freaking remember.
This is it. Yeah.
I'm having my memory lane right now. It's fine.
So Chris gets more and more mad.
And then, yeah, 2 hours later, finally.
Hi there, Mandy. I've been a little too rambly today. Can you tell?
And for reminding me again and again that the best thing we can create isn't content,
Correct.
but connection.
Halo. Let's be honest. Halo Tricks was never about the.
It wasn't about the tricks, no. Well, it was at the start, and then you guys showed up. What started with tank pinball turned into lifelong friendships. And you know what? That's still the best trick we ever pulled off.
Perfect. See, I sometimes have my wholesome moments. And I had just had a little too much fun today. How long did I go? An hour and 3 minutes. Well, look on the bright side, Brain. We talked about Marathon for like a good 50 minutes of yapping. Oh boy, I should get my brain on straight. I need a moment, but I have one more poignant thought to leave off of before I take like a breather and go get use the restroom, and then we can actually play some Marathon. So, what's the lesson for today's antics? Other than I'm a bit impatient, I get decided I'm gonna do my antics right now because I want to. So, what's the actual lesson for today before I take my breather so I get my head in the right space? The key to success is not to focus on content nor the narrow outcomes of what you define as success. What matters is how you observe your surroundings and adjust your plans towards a goal that lets others succeed along the way. Perfect. All right, give me a breather. We'll play some marathons shortly. I promise. Got it. My energy drink finally kicked in. Great. All right, all the wholesomeness stuff out of my brain. Yes, we got our whole wholesome stuff today. I probably should have got a beef jerky sticker too, but I'll be fine. I ate some yogurt this morning. All right. All the fat free out of my brain. Yep, we're good. God, I want to do like 3 streams today. Yeah, I kind of did. Well, we'll improvise and we'll work our way there eventually. All right, so where do I start with my antics? Wait, hold on. I got a couple hours, right? Okay, so you don't need these loot perfectly. Good. I get... All right, file archive for it. Right. I get multiples. Right. So let's start the correct way and start not doing a major contract. I guess I could do this. Okay, let's start easy. And I'm going to give my break a little bit from, what's it called? Vandal. Let's go back to basics of triage. I could do that. All right. So what's the goal today? Have fun, don't get tilted. It's all gonna go away eventually. Perfect. All right, glad we had this talk. You know, besides having the longest yap session, I technically didn't finish my energy drink till just right now. So I've been sipping on this caffeine for a good 63 minutes. That's the longest I've ever had caffeine not be immediately consumed within my vicinity. So when I get pulled into the yap zone, I guess I stay in the yap zone. Not even caffeine can pull me out of it. That's crazy. Don't worry, we've been playing Marathon for a while. I'm kind of having a nice day today. Maybe I should clip that. I mean, that's a video worth on itself, right? So, like wholesome season 2 announcement. Yeah, maybe I should. Also, I had some fun ideas for like UI, like not UI stuff, but like thumbnail stuff. So, like, you know, when I'm done with season 1, right? I'll probably be at like maybe 70, maybe 75 episodes, and then I'll start over with season 2 and do a new like layout of stuff for like season 2. That way, you can kind of differentiate my stuff. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it fresh. That way, because like I'm in it for the long haul of Marathon. Would I do this for 5 seasons? Absolutely. Look, this all started off, I said a bet. I can't do live streaming for 7 days. I'm well past the 13-week mark at this point. And I don't feel any signs of stopping. And the game crashed. Oh, no, we're good. Did I solo queue? Whoops! I didn't read my stupid prompt. Right, I got tilted last time. Okay, so what do we do? Let's focus on surviving. How about that?
Connection secured. Run.
Alright, so I have a great idea, Brain. Alright, we're gonna do this right. Alright, let's do this. Let's not immediately do the objective. Let's just play around the map for a bit, and then we do the objective once we like make sure the enemy team isn't killing us. So we start with a new antic. Yes, I love my energy today. And this is all just pure factory on display here. I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry. I'm having a good time.
Feeling better.
I've never actually used, what do you call it? Triage in a solo lobby, so this will be interesting. Because he's all passive, so like, this actually could be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it'd be better if I had a green shield, but we'll worry about that later. Is that an anomaly? Alright, someone's getting a supply drop. Should we take the aggressive push? I mean, we can't. Oh, they're far away. Never mind. You know, this is a perfect kind of warm-up environment. I'm all on my own. I don't have to worry about anyone else but me. And I could just play around and do whatever I want. Maybe I should have done this from the beginning. Oh, this pistol's pretty dinky, so we're going to try it out, and hopefully it will not be a throw. I'm not hearing a whole lot. Is that me or someone else? That's me. Alright, I forgot there's depleted revives. That's kind of nice. I think it's a robot. Wait. Should probably close that. Well, I did say I was going to wait a bit to do my stupid quest, right? Yeah, it was a robot that opened it, so we're good. Alright. I'm gonna wait just a couple more minutes and then I'll make my way to the objective, because then most players are either very aggressive or they're gonna get in and out. So lap will be just a little quieter. I would feel better if I had a better weapon, but I don't feel like going to maintenance might be a good idea at this point. Okay, there's a warden. That's not good. Alright, I need to go over here. So let's go around this area. Look, all I gotta do is kill the commander and exfil, right? That's literally all I gotta do. kind of need that turret to be there as a way to like distract enemies if I get caught.
20 minutes remain.
All right. First 5 minutes of the match. Wait, hold on. I hear a lot of noises. Birds over that way. Okay. So we have a long-range weapon, right? What if we try taking the commander from a distance? Okay, so shoot down the thing, get out of there, and then kill the commander from distance. Okay, I like this plan. Someone's doing a
rift of
thing.
anomalous energy has manifested in the area.
Okay, they're over in Greenhouse, which means I can do my quest. Okay, cool. Sounds like they're coming from that distance. Yeah, they are. Okay. Alright, where's my dropship? Oh right, it's a contested run, I forgot. Shit. Maybe it's still here. Oh, it's still there. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I forgot that I can move. Okay, it's going around, right? So let's go the other way. That'd be a smart idea. Look, we're being cautious, so we need to take our time and focus on getting the thing as fast as possible. So I should see it soon. Wait, it's coming back. Of course. Alright, whatever. Taking a little too much bullets. Well, this is gonna suck. Alright, I'm making too much noise. Alright, let's go around. Unfortunately, this quest requires me to make noise, which I don't like. Finally. That took way too many shots. Alright, where's my thing? There you are. Perfect. Now I just need to find the commander. I swear if we make it through this, it's gonna be stupid. I shouldn't set the expectation for myself, but if we do, I'm gonna laugh. Where is the commander?
Launching collapse in 50 minutes.
I should probably use my, the one ability I can use. Alright, one down. Alright. Let's get this ammo and go fast. Hey, look! Actually useful weapon. It'd be better if I hit my shots first. I think I heard a player.
Medro inactive.
And I'm almost out of bullets, which is not a good start. Yeah, I'm almost out of bullets. That's not good. Okay, what do we do? Panic? Might behoove me to get some ammo. Please, ammo. Alright, let's use our brain for a second. Yeah, I can't use this. Perfect. Okay. You now have ammo.
Let's get patched up.
Shit.
Claymore in place. Medro now.
Oh, we're in trouble. Yeah, he got me. Alright, that's not good. Alright, we're not quite out. Alright, now we're definitely out. Alright. Look, it was always a long shot, and unfortunately we had to make a lot of noise, so yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised we survived that long. So, I'm okay with that. Alright, let's do this again the correct way, without doing a solo fill. I'm not ready for a solo fill lobby with that setup. Definitely not. Alright. Alright, now it's all correct. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised I survived that long. Once I saw the blue shots, like, yeah, it's probably a player. And it's like, I don't have no ammo to fight him. So, like, yeah, just kind of is like that at times. Well, I hope he enjoys the long shot. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to do something. Where is it? Where's my Discord? Alright, there's that. Now it should be sharing. Okay, perfect. All right, anytime, Bungie. This is what I mean. I could play an entire chess match before the scene gets started. This is why I'm joking. I would literally pay Bungie $5 if I could play chess in the middle of a marathon. I would. I don't know if anyone else would, but I feel like, you know, if you give it a try, you maybe you would see it my way. This is also kind of why I feel like there should be like a timer on like using powerful weapons in this match, in this map, because like it could be so easy just to get shot by a sniper and go, wow, that sucks, and then he's stuck through the loading screen simulator again for like another 5 minutes. All right, perfect. Let's try this again. Addy.
What's up, yeah?
I just get my brain started.
Oh, dear.
Maintenance quarantine. Mm-hmm. I can't move. There we go. I can't move.
We might run into a group at, I forgot what that is. Maintenance.
Okay.
Maintenance, so they might come at us from, what is that? Complex?
Alright, I just need to do a stupid, like, I gotta shoot a drone and, like, get the exfil thing. It's really kind of a pain in the butt. Kinda do.
No, I gotta go to the same area as you.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
Yeah, all I gotta do is just go to Algebon. So, we're good.
I almost did this solo. By accident.
Med drone active.
I'm probably gonna need that. I thought Bungie said they were adding all sponsor kits to have, green shields.
I think a green shield or a green backpack, depending.
Oh, okay.
I do that. Oh, you guys went through? I went up and around.
Yeah, we can. I'm just getting rid of this group.
You want me to activate this or dip it?
You can activate it.
Yeah, you can activate it.
Swap to this weapon. There we go.
Just be cautious, like, I have a group coming in on us.
Yep.
Let's get patched up.
Let me go over here instead. Oh, behind me, behind me. That's a player. Yep. Destroy it.
I broke their shield.
And Cry Archive scan. Like I said, spawn camping can be spawn rushing can be really annoying.
Pretty weird. They came in behind us.
Yeah, they were coming down the quarantine hallway.
Yeah. Ooh. GG's.
GG's. Sometimes the game do be like that. Hi there, is it Ruri? Is that how you say it? I may have had a little too much yapping, but that's fine. Look, I started with my arc rating warm-up today, so I know I played some games. Perfect. Well, if anything, I'm going to get to my level 100 rank progress soon. Alright, maybe I should have a better sponsor kit. Is there a better one? I can't get that one. Okay, it's worth it because I need to I need to start with something less less risky, let's just say. Perfect. Okay. That pistol is so weak. They should honestly either buff that thing or, like in my suggestion, just make it like a third weapon. Like something you pull out only as like a last resort. Just like, you know, let's say you pump your 2 shotgun shots, you pull out the sidearm, bam, 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 like that. Because honestly, that weapon's so weak. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. I thought I froze for a second. So how's y'all's day going? I had way too much yapping antics today. You just throw it away? Oh, the day? Oh, yeah, I get you. You did some crafty stuff? Like sewing kind of stuff? Or is it like, or is it like something else? My day's going pretty well, actually. God, the urge to, like, maybe I should do sewing or something. I could actually, like, knit, like, an entire, like, scarf or something by the time I finish, like, a day's worth of matches. Oh, paperwork. Oh, okay, cool, cool. I tried my hand at origami once. It didn't work. Oh, like scrapbooking? Is that what it's like? Okay, okay, I get you, I get you. I know somewhere I have like this book, and it's like, so my parents made this cute little thing for me when I was like a teenager, because I read a stupid amount of books as a kid, and I know I like have trouble focusing on reading one book. I know, it's kind of ironic, but like I read so many books as a kid. They took all my favorite authors and made like a scrapbook with like every one with like a quote on it. It's like a giant page of quotes, because I would just quote it all the time, little things. I thought it was cute. I'm sure I have an image of it somewhere. Howdy. Let's see. How's it going?
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out which keys push to talk. I think it reset.
Okay. This is an interesting loadout. What? Huh. These are interesting weapons they gave me. Okay. The repeater and the shotgun. Okay.
Found something.
Alright, what do y'all need to do?
See this?
Alright, I need that thing in the sky. I have to reload every single shot. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Let's get patched up.
There it is. Okay. Alright. We can do the complex thing. It's gonna take a while for the commander to spawn.
Careful here.
Okay, we're good. I don't want to make too much noise, because unfortunately the players get a little too trigger happy at the beginning. We have the thing, that's the main thing we have to keep. So we're in a good stock. Oh, player. I'm gonna go heal it. I'm gonna heal it 1 second. He was on the left. I'll try to get somewhere to use my shotgun maybe.
Healing.
This isn't good. Shield's gone.
Doctor's orders.
Warning.
Oh, he's on my right. He's on my right. He's down this hallway.
See this?
Smoke out.
Above us. Above us.
Shields in waiting. Wait.
One.
There's a hand over here.
Right here. Right here. Got one. Trying to get out.
Need to charge.
Gonna heal for a second. Okay, you still up? Is that all three?
See this?
Wow, that actually worked much better than I thought. Okay.
I hear other shooting coming from towards the pink thing.
Alright, I'm gonna get him up real quick. So I remembered my strategy, go up. Players don't look up that often. And that actually kind of works that well. Not my usual place where I'd fight, but good lesson for trying something out. Okay,
Med drone active.
That's someone
Over there.
else. Oh, sorry, I just realized you're also a medic.
yeah, yeah.
Come on, come on.
Alright, that was all three, right? Just making sure.
I believe so, yeah.
I saw the thief and the assassin. I didn't see the destroyer.
Careful now.
Players.
Heard. 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 Where are they? I think I hear them.
Bad news.
Med drone out.
Med drone out.
Oh. On me, on me, on me. In this room, in this room. It's a vandal. On your left, on your left. He's right behind us, right behind us.
Got that one.
Alright, he's right up there. Let me get my shield up real quick. Right here, right here. You got him?
This isn't good.
Reload my gun.
More upstairs.
Alright. You need my shield first?
Smoke out.
I'm gonna get you up, 1 second. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Reboot out.
There's another team fighting them.
Feeling better.
Alright, alright. Just take a moment. Grenade, watch out. I hear footsteps.
Grenade out.
I hear footsteps on the left. Might be pushing up to that door there.
Over there.
Shit.
Weak
Alright.
outside the door.
There's two pushing up. Go try that.
Yeah, try.
You know what? I have no problems with that fight. I have no qualms with that fight. That was a good fight. That was like, what, 3 teams? That was crazy. You know what? I'll try that one more time. Look, I have exactly plenty of dollar dues. I know I have like an entire vault of stuff to pull. But at the same time, I like that I can try out new things and go, okay, I got my whole set all set. And just try it out. Also, yes, these shock animations are really fun, satisfying thing. Crazy how I take like a break from Marathon, I come back, suddenly I'm back like in the full swing of things. Yes, I do agree with that. See, gray shields are just so useless in this game. I still think they should buff them just a little bit. Like, even if it's just a little thing, like, you know, it takes forever for the stupid charge thing, the depleted charge to recharge them, and then by the time you pop it, you already lose it. So they should have like a very passive, very slow passive effect. Like let's say after 30 seconds of not fighting, the shield charge will just refill on its own. That way at least you can actually stay in a fight when like you're fighting off like a purple shield player. You have the chance if you play really safe and smart. Not saying you can exploit it, but just like, hey, 30 seconds, go hide and cover. Your health will start, your shield will start recover, stuff like that. Even if it's a triage shield, that'd be kind of nice. I also do like how reinforced shields kind of work with triages a little better because it's based on recharge rate. So the reinforced ones, basically the gist of it is they lower your shield damage by half, but the charges have like less shields overall. So like, I think it's like 20 HP per bar. So a green shield would give you 40 charges. But I think the reinforced one gives you 80, but the same recharge rate. It's something weird like that. So in a way, it's kind of more useful to be on reinforced shields if you're especially a triage player. My numbers are probably wrong somewhere, but that's the general gist of it. Howdy.
How's it going?
Not too bad. Had a really fun match earlier.
I'm waiting to have one of those.
Yeah, I had like 3 teams. We were actually living for quite a while. Alright, so I get 1 weapon. So it's inconsistent how many weapons I get. That's weird. Alright, what do y'all to do?
I gotta get a spark leaf and take it to bio and then take it to quarantine and then inject myself and not die.
Gotcha. I got a similar thing. Basically, shoot a drone in anomaly area, and then exfil with that and kill a commander.
Okay, I've done that one before.
Feeling better.
Unfortunately, means you make a lot of noise doing it. All right. Let's see.
So I need to go to greenhouse.
Sure.
To get my spark leaf, unless we find one on the ground.
All right, so you got 1 shieldless player. That's fine. I'm curious about the new runner shell they teased. Like Sentinel kind of makes me think it's be very Titan focus. So like the one thing this character doesn't have is like a deployable barricade. So I'm guessing that's where they're gonna go with it. I'm curious if that might be a problem with, like, let's say, the bubble shield meta. Like, why would you even bring a bubble shield if you have, like, a player that can do that for you?
Doctor's orders.
Oh, it's him. Okay. Yeah, I do like it. I'm reminded when they, it's basically the same shell as the, during the Halloween event for Destiny 2, they had the, like the new mask. One of those was the Marathon character. It's exactly the same model. How do I know? Because it has the same, like, colors and all that. Okay, I can get at least one of these. Alright, I can take that.
That's a volley rifle, huh?
Alright, so that's a player. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really have the best kit for this. Alright. I need to give him a... Perfect. Okay.
Drone out.
I don't know if you want any of these. But I picked up some buffs.
Alright. Take your movement. That's
They're down
them.
low now. I saw them.
Okay.
I saw them down.
All right.
The fire coming from that way anyway.
I'm gonna move over here for a second. Oh, I see shots.
Shit.
Up top.
Shit, it hit me.
Runner in zone.
I'll re-peek the corner. All right, I'm gonna try to go to the building on the left.
Here's cover.
Smoke on the ladder.
Oh, we got bots coming in on our heads.
I guess there is smoke on the ladder if you want to use it. I see two of them. I see two of them. One of them's in the car.
One was down on the ground. Oh, shit.
Alright, it's fine. Alright, just get your shield back. Here, have a heal bot.
Let's get patched up.
I hear movement. Might be mushing on the other guy.
Yep, I just finished him.
Alright, you're shooting at the bot. He's right here in the cargo thing.
Fuck.
I'm watching for him to come out. He should be in this building.
Don't ignore this.
Yeah, he's still there.
20 minutes remain.
Got him. Alright. Letting the bots focus on him. You can probably push on the left. Shit.
Oh, two of them are out
Crawl,
here on the ground.
crawling.
I can't.
Alright.
Got me.
Alright.
I think there might be another team out there.
Sure. Just waiting.
He's a thief or an assassin's right outside.
Feeling better.
Good job, dude.
Good try, though. Good try. Okay, I think I had enough warm-up matches. I need to use my real gear. This is a good practice test, though. I like it. Alright, let's actually put a real kit on, because I need to be... I think I might need to take triage off. It's a little too defensive today. So let's go the complete opposite.
Every chance matters.
I love my recon shenanigans. This is perfect. Alright. If I'm going to do this match... You know what? Let's go full this. That's perfect. Alright, awesome. Unfortunately, I don't only have this, but I can take these. Perfect. Alright, can I get a backpack? Yes. Alright, now we're definitely kitted out. Alright, what else? Okay, that's enough ammo. Take that. Honestly, this has been a nice change of pace for like gameplay for me, because normally I'm very more passive. So this is actually a lot more fun. I'm getting into engagements today. Do you have any other things I can plug in? Just that one? Okay. You know, I should probably use those energy amps. Don't I get like free of them, or like free ones each day? I could trade them, but I think I get some free ones too. take 2 of those and put the rest in the vault. Which one is it that sells the Prime Energy Champs? I'm pretty sure I get free ones each day. From who? Can I barter for anything here? I got plenty of those. I should probably get 2 of these at least. Okay. Actually, yeah, if I go down, I'm usually out of the fight, so let's just use 1. That's smart. Okay. What am I missing here? I'm missing something important. I have shield charges. I have healing. Oh, pants. Right, I need pants. Okay, I think that's a pretty decent kit to start with. You know, I have so many healing charges, and I should pop these like candy. I usually just do that, but I think I'm going to go extra on this one. Perfect. Okay, let's try this again. I think I'm doing this correctly now. I probably should have stopped to eat some beef jerky. Well, thank you for the vote of confidence. I was thinking about having very fun PvP fights, and it's actually been kind of nice to actually get the jump on players for once. So this is a nice change of pace for me. I like the emote, by the way. God, do you think you could finish an entire crochet kit thing here? Like one of those, what are they called? I bought a couple of these for like a family member. What were they called? The Squishables or something like that? It's like something I picked up once in Hobby Lobby? Yeah, it was like one of those. Oh, you drew it yourself? Oh, that's cute. I remember picking up one of these like self kit things for like a crochet project. It was like a little stuffed animal. I bought one of those, and unfortunately it started a a new obsession for my stepmother. So I think she liked it. She got like one that was like a Snoopy character, and another one that was like what were the other ones? I got her like a fox one, and then was like she got a bunch of other stuff. She got a whole catalog of these things. Howdy there.
Howdy, howdy.
How's it going?
Oh, Peachy, how you doing?
Having a little bit of trouble with today, but I've been having fun fights, so I guess something. Yeah, I unfortunately did.
If you see a spark loop, let me know.
Sure, we're right by bio research, so perfect. I was quite happy with that gift idea. Alright, we should be able to get this real quick, because we're at the greenhouse, so we can get the spark leaf. Okay. I'm not hearing anything yet. It's lightning.
No chance.
That's him. Alright, besides Sparkleaf, what else do you have to do?
I have to like inject it into myself. Like
Okay.
quarantine.
Alright. I'll try to get the drone thing on the way there.
Alright, got the spark leaf.
Alright, perfect.
Gonna head back to bio.
Sounds good. Hear
Are
some
you guys
gunshots?
doing that?
No,
No.
that's players.
What's on the roof and bang?
I thought it sounded from over in the intersection. Yep.
Team right here, right on me, right.
See ya.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. Use my sniper. 1 second. He's over there by the car.
Deep is weak.
Ah, dang it. I got one at least.
I don't know how I hit him with my frickin' crab and a heat grenade, and they still chase.
I guess y'all have health off reses. Nah. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Alright. What should we do in this situation? Okay, let me think. Alright. Let me go grab something to eat. Let's do a rook run to, like, get a good feeling motion going, and let's do a different quest. That's probably a good idea. Unfortunately, I really wish I did this quest on Dire March sponsor, because this would have been so much more easier. Okay, we do a rook run to get my brain started, and then we do this one. No, wait. That's also Dire March. Dang it. Of course. Right, I have to... that's the stupid one. I gotta use the stupid... Right. Okay, do I have any outpost ones? Okay, how do we do this? We go, I get something to eat real quick, we do a rook run, and then we go to outpost for a little change of scenery. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I'm not frustrated, just like not feeling the rook run, or not feeling the runs today, and I want to actually go to cryo today. So let's try changing the scenery for just a little bit. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's nice actually having chatty players. I'll be right back. Sorry, I keep forgetting. 2 to 3 minutes in my brain time does not equal real life time. So, add a side quest or two, but I'm fine. One moment. Where did I put it? What am I looking for? Right, Rocket Pop, that's what I'm looking. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Hold on, I need my headset on. Now we're good. Oh, thanks for the welcome back. Sorry, there was like, I realized I have this thing in the fridge that I've been... So, I tried a new food thing, because I sometimes am like curious enough where it's like, I should expand my palate. I should try something new. I didn't like this thing. So what do I do when I have like a food item in the fridge that's like, oh, I tried it once and I didn't like it? I kind of like look at it in the fridge like that one shady person across the street. I just make an eye contact and go, and never cross paths with it. So like, okay, let's throw away the food. Okay, fine. I kept thinking maybe I'll eat it another day, or I'll eat it today, or maybe I'll eat tomorrow. I decided, you know, 75 cents worth of soup is not worth all that extra mental fortitude that I need. It's basically every time I go to the fridge, I have to pass a fortitude check to go, should I have it today or should I throw it out? So I decided to throw out the chowder. Not the kid chowder. I probably should phrase that. Sorry. I love that. I love that show. That was such a great childhood show. Perfect. Okay. By the way, I got a second round of caffeine for my antics. Look, I think I'm gonna go a bit longer than normal on this one. I had like an hour and 3 minutes of my antics, and then I have like an hour of gameplay. I need a recharge. I'm fine. Like this I have like 2 different energy things that I use. This one I think uses a certain kind of blend. Let's see. 150 natural caffeine. And then Cognito Q, which is like 100 milligrams of pseudo caffeine. It's an interesting kind of different thing. It's like it's not really like a super caffeine, but basically it's like the benefits of caffeine without not being called caffeine. Basically, that's a very faffy way of doing it, but like yeah, that's the whole gist of it. So basically, I'm staying within my caffeine limit and I'm being safe. And how much does this one have? 140, so it's less. Okay, perfect. It's also Swedish fish flavor, so I love it. Oh man, I needed that. Okay, so what's the plan? We're gonna do a rook run, yep. And then we maybe go to outpost, yep. And then we do some cryo runs. How about that? Okay, I'm down with that. We got a free kit, right? Okay, perfect. It's also been a while since I've done some rook plays. They're not the most satisfying to pull, but you know, sometimes it's like a palate cleanser. Honestly, I'm kind of curious if Bungie's going to do anything like, let's say, give rooks a blue shield option. Because, like, if everyone's starting out with green shields, rooks kind of feel like they're squishy now. I mean, you're supposed to play them like a scavenger, I get that. But, like, I feel like you should at least have some fighting chance if you're forced into an engagement. And they also nerfed the claymores, so, like, even more of a reason they kind of need to buff their shields a little bit. Okay, compromise. If they can't get access to a blue shield, let them have reinforced shields. There. Solved. Actually, now that I think about it, are there any blue reinforced shields? I only see green reinforced shields. I've never seen a purple one either. Like I said, I don't want to go back to the aggressive rook meta, because that was pretty dumb with the stupid shotgun antics. But I just want them to have a fair fight. 12 minutes. Yeah, just green ones? Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, where am I, by the way? Okay, so make my way towards that direction. And I have the dinkiest pistol to start. I mean, it's not a bad pistol. I just can't use this weapon. I know people can say it's really good for PvP. I just can't. It's kind of like the plasma pistol in a way, where you do the stupid charge shot punch combo. I could never pull it off. But I respect people who can. Interesting. I don't think it's a hazard place on this map. Okay. That was definitely an emergency moment for that. Okay, that goes outside. I don't want to do that. I hear some action. Sounds like it's coming over from my left. Perfect. Oh shit. That's a get out moment. Oh, come on. Alright, not a good start. What is that orange bar? Oh, I got 2 green cards? Okay, cool. Is the map open? I think it's open? I should honestly try to go in that facility at least once as a rook. Actually, I did do it once. Oh, okay, that's not a bad find. Right, what's the point of a rook run? Get practice? Right, okay, fine. Okay, compromise. We only have 10 minutes left, and we don't have a really good weapon. Let's not go to Pinwheel. I mean, this is nice and all, but not exactly the best for this weapon. Or this map. I'm not seeing a way. I mean, I guess I could go under that. I only have 2 charges. Okay, I gotta be more smart with this because I don't want to break it. Very quiet match. There must be not a lot of players right now. Oh. Okay, that door's open. Alright, that fixes my shield problem. What do I need to get at for a restricted exfil? I don't remember. I normally just take the guarded ones. Oh hey, look, there's one right there. Perfect. hear something. That sounds like a thief drone, I think. Like when they did a little grapple thing, I think that's what I'm hearing. It's a really weird sound. Alright. Let's just start with an easy win, then I can get bold and go into pin or what's it called? Pinwheel, right. There we go. Alright. We'll do this correctly. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to use it. What? About to say.
Hey, is this a rook out here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm a rook too. I ran away from a team fighting on Pinwheel.
Gotcha.
Out of here quick.
Yeah, I don't know if this thing counts as cover. Not really, but it'll keep me alive. Okay. Alright, go in. It's alright, we're good.
Should be
We're
good.
good.
Should be good.
Yep.
Decent.
Yeah, GG's. Rook's gotta stick together, man. Apparently rooks get like crazy on this map and you can have like some fun 5-team rook antics. I so want to do that just for fun. Look, it's not the same as like 6-man team like people going on cryo. Because here's the thing, it's more often not just people like, hey rook, let's team up. Alright, cool. It's like when you pick up like an introvert at like a convention. It's like a Pokemon set, you get your full team going. I so want to do that just once. It's like, hey, I'm putting the band back together again. Okay, let's try this again. I'm having fun. Actually, that gives me a bit of a fun idea. What if there was like everyone's a rook, like a rook character when they go in, like in the full match, and instead of when you go in cloaking, you basically like can cloak as like runners or something like that, just like mess with secret people or something like that. That'd be kind of fun. Okay, there's actually more time on this map. That's good to know. Alright, I got one code. So Brain, the reminder is we do rook runs, and then we go into outpost for real, and then we do a cryo run or two, right? Perfect. Okay. Dang, I got the jackpot right there. Okay, maybe I said that too loud. Oh hey, that's a pinwheel thing. I normally don't get a chance to see these. Alright, I'm gonna try to move up a little bit. It's kind of talking. Howdy. Maybe they're friendly. Just in case they aren't friendly. See, if I had my full kit, I would put a third one right here. And unfortunately, Bungie said, nah, you can't stack claymores for whatever stupid reason. Okay, I got a good idea. They think I'm gonna stay here until I do, so I should probably move here. And go this way instead. Okay, I got 10 minutes. Is Pinwheel open? I think it's, yeah, it's locked. Okay. Alright, that feels a little more... I can feel the caffeine going in this time. Perfect. Alright. And I can't go this way, of course. Alright, back downstairs. Wait, why not just use this? Hey, look. Ooh, that's a good target. Okay, let's get out of here. Uh-oh. We'll be fine. See, we're fine. I may have spoken a little too soon. Alright, has anyone opened the thing yet? No. Okay, if they're not opening it within like the last 10 minutes, they probably are not going to go to that place. Okay, we could take the salvage win. It's not fancy, but it's the safest. Alright. Which means we have to go back the way we came. Howdy. gonna go hide back here. I think that was me. Look, this is a good example of paying attention to when, like, objectives have to change with the times, and the time said 8 minutes are left in the match. So, new change of plans, surviving is the most important. One day I will get ballsy enough and go into the pinwheel with Rook. Not today. Right? Perfect. Alright, I got my warm-up runs and my vault is full. So you know what that means? Yep, I gotta use my stuff.
No one escapes the signal.
Alright, put that on. Delete that. Okay, so what should I take into this map? I feel like I should bring the bully SMG. Haven't used it today, and I do love my bully SMG. Alright. I could get that, or I could use this instead. That'd probably be better. Hey, look, I could have both. By the way, when is reset? Hold on, let me check. An hour and 40 minutes. Perfect. How am I doing? I'm doing fine. I may have overdone my antics today. Just a tad. Okay, I need to go check my vault. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, so I have a backpack. I need shields. And unfortunately, I can't get purple shields just yet. Where is it? Oh, right here. I don't know. I think 63 minutes of antics might be a new limit. A new limit for me. No, I was the most real. That's the problem. I was too real. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going into this map, right? Okay. You know, I haven't done a lot of grenade spam today, so let's fix that problem. Okay, what else can I bring? Okay, if I'm going to outpost, yeah, okay. That's a good idea. Alright, I need one of these for sure. Maybe one of these, and maybe one of these. Okay. What's my objective thing say, by the way? I have not even read it. I know, I don't read instructions. No, that's the thing. I didn't limit my antics. I went all out, and unfortunately that was like 63 minutes me getting stuck in my yap zone. It's like a black hole of yapping. That's an interesting thing. I like that. Okay, that looks like a good kit. Alright, right, quest stuff. Gotta do that. Right, what's this quest say? Scan drones in the drone wing. Hack the control and exfil successfully. Okay, so I do have to actually go into Pinwheel with this. Okay, so I have to go into it. Alright, that looks good, that looks good. I got ammo. I got a revive. I don't have any shields. Okay, there's the thing I'm missing. Yes, it is fun. I can unfortunately go a little too carried away with it. What can I say? I'm happy to have like maybe like what? Let's say 20 minutes of antics at most. 63 might be too much, even for me. Alright, that all looks good. I'm gonna save this one for cryo stuff. Awesome. The funniest thing is, my antics today was just reading the patch notes and doing all sorts of faffing around with like survey stuff and all that stuff. I did that for 63 minutes straight. I was like, I thought maybe I could do it in 40 minutes or 50 minutes. No, I went longer than that. Okay, we're in Outpost, right? Perfect. You know, one day I ought to just put like the stupid ghost chat thing in like the actual thing so everyone could see it. I didn't think that one through. I thought it'd be nice if I just, I don't know, kept it simple so it's like I can read things on one channel and another. I don't know. Maybe I didn't think this through enough. The key thing is, it's not that I don't want it on the screen. My brain wants it in a diegetic format. What does that mean? You ever played Dead Space? You know, like when you're in Dead Space, you have the little like spine thing that has the glowing lights on it that tell you how much health you have. Basically like that. I want it to be part of the game world. That way it kind of makes more sense to my stupid brain when I see it, and it doesn't become a distraction. It's more like, oh, it's just part of the universe. So like in System Shock with the UI stuff. Yeah, exactly. As a professional yapper and antic enjoyer, I rebuke your sentiment in this court as adjourned. That sounds way too faffy for you. Also, wait, what?
Red room, counter. Estaba suelta por ahí.
I'm sorry, I think I'm in a different country.
Por eso yo lo el counter primero.
El counter siempre está la llave.
I think they speak Spanish.
Todas las llaves.
Howdy.
Dale.
Oh, this will be interesting. Huh.
So, ¿dónde vamos? ¿Para dormir?
Vamos para processing.
Well, this is going to be making comms a little interesting today.
Dame a coger esta llave que está aquí para que la prenda.
Ya, dale.
You know, I'm going to let them take the lead. There's two of them.
Hay otra llave por aquí cerca, espérate.
Sí, hay una llave volteando para processing.
Huh.
Hay una en Flick Control. Está trepado, no buscarlo.
Is there a professional translator in chat, maybe to help me out here?
Hay gente,
Somehow I think you're full of it, Crucial.
Gente.
Yeah.
Tengo una llave.
Yeah, they're saying words. I just have no idea what they're saying. Good one, Rosary. All right, I'll have to like ping comms as best I can. At least this is translating in their language, right? Perfect. Okay.
Hay gente ahí, algo está.
Estoy acá, buscando la otra llave.
Okay, one's got a purple shield. He's going for the thing. Okay. See, I thought it was Spanish. I heard primero.
Otra llave.
Segundo.
Adiós, esto no es.
No, I did. Okay, I did forget that. You got a red key. I saw that
La
at
otra
least.
está por aquí cerca, escondido.
Por aquí.
Por ahí mismo. Sí.
Acá.
If that's the case, why don't you speak Spanish to me?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Wait, that's English.
Ya lo estoy.
Yeah, I need to get in cover.
Espera allá atrás, que por ahí siempre hay.
People.
Yeah.
Pupo, show. Break it. Down.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get to them.
Están aquí. Están rotos, están rotos. They're in the building. Rushing.
Really dead.
I hear one near me. It might be on the roof. Yep.
There's one over here. They're
That'll be
outside.
the squad. Let me get
It might be a separate team.
Yeah,
No.
because there's 3 boxes. Yeah, there's 2 outside.
I break one blue shield.
Alright, I got about 5 seconds to my ult.
Found it. It's here.
Alright, ult.
It's on me.
Hold on.
If it moves, end it.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
Shit. Good fucking shit, guys.
Yeah.
I need that purple shield.
Sorry, I was getting a little lost in the
I
sauce
mean,
there, Crucial.
purple backpack. Holy shit. Fucking need all that shit.
¿Tiene la otra llave roja?
No. No la cogí.
La que
Está allá afuera.
¿La cogiste? Oh
No.
shit. So we left it.
Yeah, we left it out there. That's fine. I'm about to get it right now. There's more boxes out here.
There's a lot to process in my brain right now.
Dime, le rompí el culo a ese cabrón.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh.
We gotta get this Tad here.
What?
Yeah. So we got 3 keys.
20 minutes remain.
You got it?
Yeah, I see a contract thing up here.
Careful.
There's a water.
I got 1 key, green key. Need one more.
I don't have a orange key, sadly.
I got 1
Can't get in
green
there.
key. We're still gonna need 1 more.
Alright.
I got 1 green key.
Got 1 green key? Okay.
Yeah.
This is an extraction shooter
Okay,
called
cool.
Marathon. If you look it up on Google, you may be confused because it's an old Marathon, this is new Marathon. So Marathon 2026. So there's color keys. You need to activate these little panels that have like the color icons on them. And they're all over the map. One of them got a red key for sure.
Seeker deployed.
That's a general gist of it. I'm gonna jump down here to get closer. Perfect.
Jesus.
Need a fix.
Motherfucker.
Okay, looks like they're going in pinwheel. Alright. So they found their key, they got it. So this giant triangle looking building is what we're breaking into. And we're doing it the dangerous way. Okay.
Why is it taking so long?
I have no idea.
Commander down.
Check if he has
There we go.
he has another key. Oh, no other key.
Darn. I was hoping they would have a key on them. They did say they buffed it, right? Yeah, they said they buffed it. Okay. By the way, these are separate keys that I'm talking about. The key I'm talking about is like one for like you have to exfil with it, so you can like get extra stuff with it. I know the key term is kind of being very nebulous used. There's the little color keys, and then there's the actual keys for doors and stuff. He did not have one. So I need to go to drone wing, which is this one on my left. Okay.
And whenever you can.
Oh hey, look, there's an icon. Oh shit. Got that.
Ni modo.
Scan drones and drone wing. One of these days I'm gonna look for stupid claymores.
There's a commander in front of me.
Alright, let's find the stupid key thing. Can I cry about it now? Sure, go ahead. There's a proximity chat player near us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be a root.
Alright.
10 seconds to scan.
Let me put my ult on.
Echo pulse searching.
Might be under us? Okay.
Scanning.
Alright. Scan drones.
There you
Found
go.
it. Alright, I found my objective thing.
We don't want to fight. Okay?
He's in the door.
Alright, sounds good.
Need eyes on.
Alright,
it's one.
A ver si veo algo aquí. No veo nada. Veo violeta, lo que yo veo.
Violeta.
Commander. Oh, fucker.
It's a rook.
Alright, all done.
Otra. Carajo.
Oh, alright. Come on, check out
Don't worry, I'm just doing this quest. I've never done this quest before, so it's a lot of focusing for the moment. Alright, I need to get to that room. I should probably use my ammo pack.
Placing ammo crate.
Don't worry, you're gonna see Cryo Archive. It gets even more faffy. Don't worry.
Commander allá abajo.
Alright.
Entonces la madre. Está guiando. Era un chilazo.
Crazy part is I have to exfil after this, so if I die, I have to do this all over again. That's crazy. Alright, where's the last two? There it is. Alright, coming back to y'all. Oh, hold on. I think that's a player. Oh, player for sure. Damn it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay.
Rook, what the fuck are you doing? I thought we have a truce.
That was a full team.
Alright, who's down me?
There's one destroyer, one assassin, and I think a vandal.
Somewhere around Canandling.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hey, Rook, come over here. Help me to kill this team.
We're picking up a rook for fun. Oh, this is great.
I'm not sure where you are, but
No, here's the thing. This is normal behavior in this game.
Behind you. I'm behind you.
gotcha.
Just right here.
We have a new
Come on.
friendly enemy.
Hello.
Cool.
Yo, wait.
Don't worry, I'll explain what a rook is if we get through this correctly. I'm making sure I'm paying attention to the match.
Broke the shield on that one.
Yo, you all friendly?
Yep.
Wait, is it enemy team that's friendly? What the heck?
Wow, the whole lobby of rooks, I guess.
Oh,
We have the rooks are coming to our rescue?
no, Rook, wait. Rook, wait.
I spoke too soon. Damn. Okay. For those who are completely lost on what just happened. Okay, so here's what happened. I explain. I understand that much. I don't need a translator. So I was down because enemy team snuck up on us. So we had a rook as a temporary ally. That was one of them. So that's another player who joins mid-match, and they can do whatever they want. A second rook came in, and he said, y'all are having good time getting absolutely demolished. Let me help speed that up a bit. And he said, nah, you don't get to do friendly antics. That's unfortunate. Well, technically, I completed my quest. I didn't exfil, so I have to do that again later. Dang, this quest is gonna suck. Ugh. Okay, but I know what to do. I now have the practice in. Okay, fine. But my vault's getting purged today, and you know what? I'm okay with this. Alright, what can I upgrade? Let's start there. Hey look, I can finally get these free things. Cool. I think I need to say that, hold on, don't I need this predictive framework for something important? I wish you could just hover something over like this, and you could just go, this is for this upgrade. And it tells you exactly what you're trying to save up for so you don't buy something by accident. It's so easy to do that. Because I have to actually check these all to make sure they're not the right thing. Okay, so none of them are here. Okay, so I'm free on this page. Alright, what about the next one? I got all of these upgrades, so I don't need to check this one. No. 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 Wait, doesn't it tell you what faction they're for? Hold on. Traxxas and Saguchi, okay. That would be useful. See, this is what I mean. This is a perfectly good reason why I don't want to waste it. I need 9 of these things to get increased time to bleed out, which is important. Because that means more time I could use my self-res. So yeah, that's why I hate that the system doesn't tell you exactly what you have locked on, and to say, hey, don't buy this dingus, you're gonna buy the wrong thing. Okay. Feeling a bit cheeky today, so let's be a little safer. Let's go back to triage.
Every risk is a lesson learned.
And let's go right into cryo. How about that? I need a simple quest. That's easy, I can do that. Alright. It's not my lucky day today. I've not had a single... Well, I mean, I guess the rook runs count. But other than my rook runs, I've not had a single extraction. I miss sponsored mode already, god. What am I sipping on? It's Swedish Fish energy drinks. I had a cherry flavor this morning, less than like 2 hours. Actually, it was like... So I sipped it up for like 63 minutes, right? So let's do some math. No pressure. Okay, I'm thinking. It was 1 hour and 3 minutes. Okay. But I had my energy drink before my foot runs. Okay, it complicates it. Okay, let's say I had it at 10 o'clock. I said this new one at 10 o'clock. Okay, when did I start the stream? 8 o'clock. Okay, so 2 hours. I had my first energy drink, then I had my second energy drink 2 hours later. Yes, okay, perfect. I like faffing kind of math like that. Okay, so now I have exactly 300 milligrams of caffeine through this brain. Perfect. God, my vault's gonna be so purged today. I've like lost, okay, I didn't lose everything because a lot of them were sponsored, like skits, like enhanced ones. But everything else, yeah, basically been thrown into the ether. I don't even remember, like I remember healing items, that's like the only thing I care about from that last run. I lost my bully SMG. Damn it. I could just buy another one. Alright. Real time. Howdy. Oh dear. A cryo archive run with no mics? Oh, we're so SOL. He's got a gold shield. Okay, maybe we're okay. I know, I just did like a 180 in 3 seconds. When I see a gold shield player, it's like, oh, okay, it's a rare breed of a good player and that's silent. Alright, where's the gold shield guy? And he moved. Alright, never mind. Sorry, I'm not explaining something. I'm trying to make sure we're doing time of the essence stuff. So you see that security bar in the top right. Every time we kill one of those big purple guys, they drop a key card, and you need to hold those key cards to get more security clearance accents. And other ways to get them is by, wow, they give me a lot of ammo. Holy crap, that's too much ammo. Game, that's too much ammo. So, like I was saying, you need these clearance tags to open up doors, and it's like a level system. So we need to level up our door key to get out of here. There's also some that are hiding around in secret corners, so it's a lot of faffing around. My perfect kind of thing.
Medrone active.
I'm trying to do my triage stuff, and y'all aren't taking my triage stuff. My god. It's like, God, I'm trying to play support, and everyone's running away from me. Oh, no, that's new. I should take that. Not useful. Kinda useful. Alright, that works. Okay. I need to come up to them so they can... It's so hard to stay on track when everyone's running around the room. It's hard to keep track of who's doing what. Okay, like I was saying. Perfect. I need clearance 1. I need clearance 1. Alright. So, those wall things that he just hacked give you 3 bars of progress. So that's why we're looking for those two. Basically, make number go up, you get to go out of the room and faff around a bit. And now I can activate that scanner. Perfect. Don't worry, it's not something you learn like in 5 seconds. You have to actually like take time to process all this stuff. Okay, am I going to use this weapon? Probably not, but I have the ammo for it. Okay. I'm stuck. How do I get stuck on this shit? Alright. Let's see. Wait. Huh? Oh, right. Assassin, right. For some reason I thought the Titan player just pulled a magician. I was like, what? Alright, where do I go? What do I do? Right, clearance codes, right. I should probably use this. Yes. I need the shield thing. Okay, fine. Okay, am I gonna actually use this? It's lore. Do I care about lore at a time like this? Yes. Why do I need antivirus packs in this area? What the heck? No, for real, why are you giving it antivirus? This is so much extra nonsense I don't need, game. My goodness. You're literally telling the players wrong what they need to load out for this map. This is wild. Alright, whatever. I have all my stuff. This is not good. Yeah, there's no communication going on in this team. This is really bad. Yeah, there's no communication going on.
Teammate, get over here!
Bro, y'all were chatting.
God. You're so freaking useless.
Okay.
Gold shields. 2 gold shields are down. You can't handle the last guy. Freaking A.
Let's get patched up.
Alright, I got aim for this.
Dude.
Med drone out. Shrapnel out. Frag out.
Shit.
Clear.
Okay. Before I go right back in, give me a moment. Sorry, my heart is pounding a little bit too much. Okay. Wow. Okay, I can breathe again. Wow. Sorry, I had like a lot of tension right there. Good lord. I don't usually feel my pulse that high. All I could hear for like a good 30 seconds in the middle of all that carnage chaos is just my thumping heart rate going wild. Okay, I can breathe again. Wow. Okay. Alright. Alright, yes, I made mistakes. Yes, I'm aware. At the same time, why did they not tell me they were not? I thought we were looking around for key cards. On the plus side, I actually handled that fight not that bad. Look, I'm fighting against like at least 2 purple shield players and a gold shield player, and I managed to survive at least a good 45 seconds while my heart rate is pounding in my skull. Oh, God, that's stressful. We're gonna do that again, right? We're gonna do that again. I can settle my loadout for a moment and then get back into the swing of it. Okay, I need this. I do not have a... Oh wait, I do have one. Okay, let me buy another backpack. I need that. Okay. I need a blue shield. Perfect. Okay. What else do I got? I don't know if that's really useful, but I'll take it. No, I don't see any upgrades here. That's unfortunate. Okay. You know, chances are I'll probably get a better weapon. That's right, I probably will get a better weapon. Okay, here's what I do. Put that in the vault. Perfect. Okay, what else? I'm gonna need some healing. Oh, that's easy. I could do that. Okay, I got that, got that. Take one of these. Take that. 3 of these, 3 of these. Oops. Oops. Okay, I think that's all I need. Because I can get a weapon as I go, right? And if it's the other ammo type, then I have the ammo kit. Okay, fine, I can do that. I'm okay with that. Hey, look, I can get my bully SMG too. Cool. Okay, just in case, take an extra thing because I might run out of the first ammo. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay. I think my heart rate finally went back to its resting rate. God, that was a bit too intense. Okay. Pulse fine. Yep. Brain still thinking. Yep. Okay, let's focus a little bit more on less yappy, more shooting things. Okay. Now you can kind of see why Bungie needs to like vary up the stress levels in this game. It's always that intense for every match. I think they might have been in their own Discord or something, and they're like, oh, he'll just follow along. Nah, you gotta communicate better than that, man. This is my harder stress ball, right? Yeah, this is my harder one. Okay. It's not the hardest setting one, but this is the medium one. Okay, I can take that. Okay. Howdy. Please not again. Look, I swear if they're gonna yap at me later, I swear it's gonna happen again. Alright, we'll do that. Of course, this weapon I'm not using, of course. Alright, whatever. That's not really better, but okay.
Ammo crate place. Need this?
Alright, get security tags. Yep. Scan the walls. Yep. Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. Okay. Useful tip right here. Oh, I can't take it off. Okay, drop this for a second. There we go. Perfect. This is actually for a real reason. It's not me fapping, I promise. Okay, put this on. Now install this. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, now I can take this ammo. And I forgot about that. Alright, think. Okay, I don't need these anymore. Yep. Need that. I need that. Don't need. I have ammo. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're good. Right, because you can stack. Okay, it was like, how was I able to before? Okay, that's why. Alright. Not important. Leave it there. Oh, come on, you're gonna give me... Okay, drop this. I need that. Alright, we're good. Again, I hate when people do Discord comms like this, because they're clearly coordinating. They're not letting me know. It's super quiet.
Fill your pack. Echo pulse searching.
Perfect. Okay, let's help out.
Let's get patched up. Med drone out.
Alright, got my shield. Still looking for clearance. It's a battery. Okay. Not useful. Okay.
Feeling better. Over there.
Oops, didn't want to do that. That's fine. Ah, shit. Okay, it wasn't me. Oh, wait, do I have the thing that eliminates it? Maybe? Ooh, I need that.
Anyone need this?
Any, oops. Any terminals anywhere? Oops. Alright, there must be a scanner somewhere nearby. Nothing? Okay. Battery, can't use. But we're getting unfortunate spawns. We don't spawn with an extra terminal to scan. That's a pain. Nothing here. I'm not seeing anything to scan around here. That's a problem. We need to get level 2 to get out of here. Okay, yeah, I know. Where are the security, or where's the commanders? They should be spawning commanders to get us this stupid thing. Whatever. Is there a commander near y'all? Oh, here he is. Upstairs, okay. Dude, where are all the tags? There should be like millions of tags around here. There's no tags for real? Come on, game. You know, if we weren't crunched for times, it'd be not that bad. But unfortunately, the more we're in here, the more the enemy team's going to come in and just wreck our shit. Nothing here. There has to be a terminal around here. I know I've not checked this side of the map. Come on, game. Give us a freaking terminal, please. Like, for real? There's no terminals? Well, this sucks. Nothing. Okay. This is gotta be like the worst start to a cryo run ever. You get nothing for our trouble. That's that bites. Okay, we found one. Where's the scanner, man? There's no scanner, there's no nothing. Oh, I found a tag. How did we not get that one? Is there not a scanner around here? I've only found one tag. Okay. What is up with this spawn? This is ridiculous. We should not be beholden to RNG like this just to get out of the stupid room. Like, what the heck? Okay, I found one more. Okay, we just need one more. Wow, we did not explore this area thoroughly. Alright, it should hopefully this time when they spawn a commander we can get out. Okay, alright, we're in the run now. Sorry, this is kind of a little more faffy run. Okay, now we can get out of here. Alright, we can leave now. I don't think I have an energy amp.
Med drone out.
Deploying barricade.
Okay. Sorry, we said like 20 minutes in that first part of the game. That's not good. We're only supposed to be out there in like, I guess 10 minutes at most, so we double that. Not a good start.
See what I'm seeing?
Okay, you must have got a terminal back there. Cool. Alright. Okay. There's not a lot of action going on this map. What's up with that? Alright, we gonna head through steerage?
Look.
Okay, he's on the way.
Feeling.
Some robots here.
Connection Launching collapse in 50 minutes.
Oh. Nope, you're good. Okay. Alright, we need to get to level 3 as fast as possible. Okay, player. Player over this way. We'll try to get some more work and res. Pushing up. He's on me, he's on me. Left side.
Look. This run isn't over.
Okay. Alright, we're not out of it yet. Just relax. Okay. Kinda wish I was on recon for that. At least I would have known where they are and I could throw my drone and have at least some kind of chance, but that was a really risk gamble. We got this guy up, right? No, there was a... I think it was a second Titan. Oh, okay. A little dangerous near the OS thing, but okay. I guess he's using it as a way to keep them back. Okay. That makes sense. Will that happen? Wait, did he just win a 1v3 situation? I'm guessing there's a third guy left because he's not moving to get our reses, so there must be a third person left. Oh, that's unfortunate.
10 minutes remain.
Honestly, I don't even remember which room he is in. Like, which one we were in and where he is right now. God, I wish there was something I could do in this situation. I don't know, hack some consoles, play with the cameras or something on the players. I don't know, give me something to do to help out in a fight. How much more time is left in this match? I can't tell. He must have like at least 5 minutes. He might be waiting for the final exfil or something. I'm not sure. Because we went out of the room, it was 16 minutes, right? Right. It's been a good at least 8 to 10 minutes. At least. It would be so nice to know what his plan is. I'm guessing the third guy must know, because he's not leaving either. Okay, what's your plan, man? Wait, why is he going to control? Why is he not getting our reses? God, if only I could play chess or something while I'm waiting.
Until forced recall.
Well, now I know how much time we have left. And if we don't get all 3 teammates up, we're going to lose our security tags. Right. They probably took our security tags. Shit. We're gonna probably have to take the final exfil. If there's anything worth exfilling it out of. Okay. Bro, why aren't you getting our reses? Bro, we have less than 5 minutes left. You gotta do something. I think he's just noping out at this point because he doesn't have no. He's not doing anything. He's just going in circles. Yeah, I think he's just noping out and going for the final exfil if he can.
Connection failing. Exfil within 3 minutes.
Well, this sucks. We're done with cryo today. Yeah, we're done with cryo today. I'm not going to end on this. This is not a good form to end on. Go anywhere else but here today, I think. Okay, I think that was his last self-res. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't leave. I have to wait this entire thing out. Otherwise, I'm punished for leaving.
Connection collapse imminent. Exfil immediately.
Well, that was a run of all time. Okay, let's play any other character besides Triage. Triage is not working for me today. Perfect. Okay, let's do something less extensive. Let's just do an easy quest. Perfect. Works for me. Now I know exactly why I stopped going to Cryo Archive every weekend. That sucks. It's one thing to get teammates who don't want to talk. It's another thing to just sit there literally going, is he going to do it? Is he going to do something? Is he doing something else? I have no clue. I don't know. I'm thinking if I should play XCOM early. I'm a little too stressed to do something like that, so I'll think about it. God, it feels like I've been like timeout for like the last 30 minutes, I swear. I did eat something, right? Yeah, I ate something. Okay. Anytime today game, thank you. Howdy. How's it going?
Fucked up.
Hmm?
I don't think I put a shield on.
No, it's a speed. I'm starting with a speed concert kit.
Oh, it's not good at all.
I mean, like it's the enhanced one.
See this?
Okay. Slow down. Don't do something stupid. Yada yada yada.
Y'all are gonna loot station or?
I figured. Oops.
Over
I figured. I thought we were gonna loot this place since we're nearest to it.
Nah, fuck that.
Okay. Again, just literally communicate 3 seconds. Let's go to this place. I know you pinged it, but like we were literally near this point of
They
interest.
just pinged the tad over here.
Found something.
A ping is a suggestion, not a actual communication stance.
Just saw one down here. One's top
Heard.
right as well. Yeah, one's moving left over here.
Victim spotted.
Okay, blue shield.
Down them.
I'm gonna check the right side.
I need to go for that guy's body because I need shields like really bad.
Yeah, let me get this tad here. Wait, I hear him.
Broke one on the left.
Right here. You got his shields?
I have not been able to pick up that guy's shield though. Thank you for that though.
I see him. He's right there in front of me. I'm gonna back out. Bad timing. Bad timing. Shit. No, I'm just fucking up today. Open the door, then pop the shield. Right, right.
One's right here. Getting back up top of this building. Please don't die, dude. One went hard left.
He sells Zolt up.
Found another one.
Titan's on his left. He's moving up to snipe him.
Fuck, dude. I lost my gold VR because you're fucking garbage and Miss Mayhem, dude. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Okay, new strat. Let's do a solo run. Maybe I should have played Arc Raiders this morning. Oh wait, I did. Right, what's the goal for today? Survive and get a win. Hopefully at least one. That'd be nice. Okay, so what should we do? Make less noise, focus, do an objective, get out, that all jazz. Got it.
Every rebirth is a
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put XCOM on hold. I don't feel up for XCOM today. Just don't. Nothing, of course. Okay. I guess right now I should go to Holler and try my luck there. Shit. Right, claymores. Forget those exist. Yeah, don't start chugging right now. Perfect. I'm shooting at something. Hold on. I should go a little slower.
We leave here or die trying. Bad news on my mark.
Okay, I really don't want to engage that guy. Okay. Let's go through the east wall instead. That might be better. Okay. Okay, there should be an opening on the right. Yep. Wait. Ah, fuck! Damn it! Okay. Alright, I think I need to go lie down for a bit. I'm just gonna basically put everyone on invisible. I don't want to talk to